so you can scan to shop now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you find anything at Geek Sundries, do me a favor. When you go and purchase stuff and you can leave a little comment in there or a little note, let them know that Gel Tip has sent you over there. They don't know who I am, but it's always fun to watch them try to figure out who the heck Gel Tip is. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Geektastic Sundries. Go give them a quick follow. They're our unofficial sponsor of tonight's triple stream. All right.
All right. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Loud and clear. What do you say, chat? Can you hear a Night Whisper? Say something brilliant in the Night Whisper.
Brilliant.
Hi, Night Whisper. Brilliant.
Now I'm just trying to figure out if I'm coming out of my own chat or not. Actually, I don't think I am. I'm trying to. Yesterday I had, or Sunday I had it set up so I didn't echo, but right now I had to turn down my mic so it wasn't picking up from the audio.
We have one confirmation that they can hear you in Night Whisper.
I can hear you. So I assume, and since we should be using desktop audio. All right, so now I'm gonna flip my mini so you can all see what I'm doing.
I can't see anything, by the way.
There you go. So look, I put a little band on her arm, the little tattoo band, what I'm working on.
All right, and I think I'm in shared chat.
Awesome.
I have any viewers, so I think I do have a viewer. So, GM for Life, let me know if you can hear me okay on my own stream.
Jeez, I hope so.
Yeah, I had to. The only thing is there might get to be an echo because. Let me see if I can add another filter.
You shouldn't have an echo.
You shouldn't have an echo. You should have the stream sound off. And everything should be going through your...
I don't have a headset, so when you come through my speakers, it's getting picked up by my microphone.
Oh, then what you have to do is...
Because I normally go with my earbuds when I didn't last night. What I did was I set up an additional filter that managed to suppress the speakers going through the mic. Let me try that.
So
I leave it off because unless I'm speaking right into my mic, like right there, it cuts me off. So, but it might be good for this.
All right. So I know it looks like I just totally slashed out my caribou here, but what we're gonna do is the same thing we did with the brown, and we're gonna send all of this fur, this newly
testing to make sure I come out.
This newly advanced fur, the lighter fur, we're going to bring all that stuff back into the miniature. We're going to send it into depth, and we do that with glazing. But we're not going to glaze with the same brown. What we're going to do is we're going to glaze with more of the ivory brown. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some of this dark ivory, the color we used before. We're going to add a little bit of this brown to it. So we warm up the dark ivory, and we make this into a nice glaze. And we're going to just glaze that stuff back over. So what we're going to do is we're going to tint that brighter ivory that we just did. We're going to lighten up some of that darkness in the background. And then we'll add some dark back in after. But we want to make sure. Now, there's a lot of white in ivory, so you have to get a lot of meat. You have to thin it out pretty good. So we'll get some medium in there and some water. Whoop. Okay, so that might be too much water. Well, that's just fine and dandy. See what happens when I have this triple stream?
We ruin everything.
Yes,
we just ruin everything.
Good job. Okay. Remember, we don't glaze until we get all that moisture off the edge of the brush.
Moist? Did you say moist?
And then we just use the side of the brush to kind of wipe. Oh, that's too much. To wipe away all of that nice, sharp edges, and that will blur things down a bit. And it will send it to the background. So when we have those new lines, they'll be sharper and they'll look like they they'll look like they were farther in the back of all that fur. So it's like layers and layers of fur on top of layers and layers of fur. And interesting enough, this is almost the same process as you would do for a marble. All those light lines that you do,
Okay.
kind of.
Now I need to lighten my skin tone up a little bit. I don't know where I was doing that tattoo.
And there we go. So we gotta let that dry a little bit.
Oh, that's not the blue. Where's the blue I was using? Alright, so I decided to give her a little armband. And last night I painted her hair. I went with. I started in blue and then I had this really cool bright jade from Monument Hobbies that I was like, oh, I'm going to put over and see what this looks like. It's sort of along their fluorescent line. And I really liked it. So I added a little bit of that color into the front loincloth to sort of tie it together. I love this color. Is beautiful. I love this color so much. So I was like, hey, it still looks frosty, and it works because her skin tone is kind of purplish. So, and I started looking for ideas for tattoos, and I saw the armbands, and I'm like, oh, that's what I could do. I could put an armband on it. So, right. I'm kind of glad we're doing this because I felt sort of bad last night logging out before I had it done for people to see, because I can actually throw this in my videos and now people can actually see the finished or close to finished version. I mean, all I really have to do is this few little touch-up things I'm doing right now, and then the base, and that's it. I will be finished, and I'm so friggin' happy. But then I've got more stuff to paint tonight.
My audio.
Well, I will be finished. I can't tell you what kind of state she'll be in. But
are we saying that you'll be finished? You're just going to be finished because you're calling it finished? No, Whisper, we can hear you. I can hear you fine.
Oh yeah, I know it's going through the Stream Together, but my voice and Stream Together doesn't play back in my desktop audio. But I am seeing my inset mic go on when I speak, so I think that's good. Oh, but she says, Lotus K says they can hardly hear me on my stream.
Oh, then you just gotta turn yourself up.
Hold on, let me max the volume.
Yeah, I have you maxed out on mine.
But I do have the volume maxed now, so, and I see my inset screen, and the levels looks good. But
I wonder if your mic is tied to your
better, Lotus K?
I wonder if your mic is tied to your computer volume.
No. Well, the thing is, on Streamlabs, it's showing I'm almost maxing my bar when I speak on my inset mic.
Yeah, but that's for OBS. But if your computer, so for the longest time, if I turn my computer volume down, it lowers the desktop audio as well. So
Yeah.
I can't lower my computer volume where I can hear things if I don't have a headset. If I have the headset, I can lower the headset individually and it doesn't affect my computer volume.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure the mic is connected to the computer volume. So you have to adjust either the mic separately so that it's louder than your computer volume, or you have to find a way of basically you have to get a mic that's not connected to your computer volume, because the desktop audio is linked to, well, you have to go into your properties for desktop audio. I don't know where that's going to be, but that's what was going on with me. So now if I want to lower you guys so I can hear music and I can hear things online, but still be able to talk to people without yelling at them, I have these headsets, but I adjust them from the actual headset right here instead of going on my computer and changing the volume there.
Yeah, I also had to put in a noise gate filter to keep the inset mic from picking up my speaker sound, and it's doing that very well. Lotus K says maybe everyone else is a bit louder than me, so I just turned down my desktop sound. So, okay, they said now I sound better, so maybe turning down the desktop audio a little bit,
Got it.
so that way I'm just more in line with everyone else. Thank you. All right. So what I just did was I took that black pattern they sent. Well, it's not black. It's like it, it's like a bluish Payne's gray. It's a Williamsburg Payne's gray with a touch of Mars black in it. But then I just took some radiant turquoise and a touch of radiant violet and blended that in to
Trying to
brighten
see
it up
it. Hey, can you
where the
put that?
highlight.
Can you move that over to your left and get it more in here? I'm trying to look to see where you put this pattern because I don't see it at all. Did you put it on
Yeah, see,
there?
that's the problem, right? Is
I don't see it.
I painted it
It's under the fur in the
perfectly,
middle.
and
I mean, I'm
it's
looking
coming
to
out
the left.
shiny right now.
I'm
It's
trying to
shiny.
see
It
it. I
looks
don't
like
see, and I don't see it. That
Put
makes
it
me
in the
that,
mean.
middle
that,
of the cape,
so. Here's the
the
thing: is at the
secondary
beginning of the
fur.
night, that I originally had a plan for how big I wanted to paint it,
I'm
and
looking at a little
this is
tiny
pretty
screen.
much it, right? But then with the folds, it made it much smaller. And then after I finished painting it perfectly, I looked at it and go, damn, that's so small I can't really make it out against the fur there. And I was like, oh shoot, I should have probably, but I didn't think I could repaint it perfectly after what, because I can wipe this off. Like I can just take a little bit of thinner and wipe this all off, but then I'd start all over again, and I could paint it bigger. And that's what I was talking about. A gel tip was when I first finished, I was like, shoot, it's so small with the folds that it just blends into the darkness of the fur there. And that's why I was like, darn, I should have actually painted it bigger so it came down here and went out to the sides more.
Who
But
beeped?
I couldn't do it
Oh my
too big,
god.
right? Because her the fur is pretty much centered on her back, right? But if I go out an equal distance on each side, if I go too far, I'm going to hit the edge on this side, and I won't even be halfway to the edge on that side because of the asymmetry of the sculpt on the cape. Like this is like if you laid this cape out flat, it would like be a triangle that came out like this. It's not an actual realistic shape. So I can't go out too far to the edges, or else that if I did a pattern centered on her back, it'll hit this edge before it even comes close. Like if I got the pattern big enough so it came here, if I made it symmetrical, it would already hit the edge of the cloak on this side. That's kind of the difficulty with this sculpt, is that the cloak if it was symmetrical, it would only come out to about here. If it was blowing in the wind and was symmetrical, the bottom should come up here and maybe it might come out to here. But instead, it stretches way out here. It's almost even. It actually goes down. And if this was a symmetrical cape and it was blowing up, it should actually go up. So for I guess for artistic license and for composition, whatever, they made the cape do this, but that's not actually what a symmetrical cape would do. Like if this was
That's
actually if the wind wasn't blowing this edge would be dragging on the ground. Like if this wasn't blown out to the side like
well,
this,
then maybe she has a train.
so but it's only a train on one corner because the other side is up in the air. That's what I mean. It's not a symmetrical shape.
Well, there's a reason why I was like, I looked at this and originally thought, well, maybe I could put some little pictograms or something on there. But A, mine is too busy and
Yeah.
it's too dark. But B, like to
Although
my head
this
can't. My whole thing is like, if you're gonna have this fancy thing, why would you drop this fur on top of her really fancy, cool looking cloak? Unless she's trying to hide something, I guess. So that's why I was like, I'm probably.
or she just grabbed it from like it
Oh,
came
she
from the
could have, I guess. Oh,
I mean,
maybe
it
she
gets cold
did.
up there in the mountains.
yeah, so I'm like not that but I didn't want to repaint it. That's a problem. It's like I wasn't sure I could do this pattern when it's all done. It's gonna look like this. It's gonna look like hold on, I gotta not knock over my mini. It's gonna this is the pattern like that. This one here, I just can't move it further without knocking over my mini. So basically, the triangle of the tip of that fur is covering to about here. In fact, I've penciled in where the cape. So those
Oh, you
mountains
don't have
are
it painted yet. That's why I can't see it.
but I haven't. Yeah, all I did was the black because like I don't have to paint the knot work the way it's knotted together because as soon as I start painting in the fill, I can define the knot. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
so once I do the fill, maybe I'll like because I'll probably do a color that well in this light it's still going to be a little bit of a monochrome, but I figured if it was like a yellow in the blue, it would just be slightly warmish, and so maybe it'll show up. Hopefully, that once I do that, it'll show up better against the cape. I was also toying with the idea of doing like a smaller, like a four-way knot with just four loops. That and doing one up here and one up there. The only problem is once I get to here, the one that goes out here to be symmetrical would be sitting right in that little fold there. So I'm not sure if I could actually pull that off. So that might have to be an ad later. But I also have to wait. I did the kind of the shading to get the black lighter where to follow the lighting on the cape. So I just blended that in. I didn't go real extreme because I still need it to read as an outline when it's done. What I may do is let this set a little longer before I try to do the fill and do something at the bottom here. Um, But I see. I looked at what Gel Tip's doing. I was like, oh my god! Like, whatever I do, it's just gonna look pitiful next to the. Did you
What?
see what he did with his?
Yeah, I know what he did on the front of
It
that.
looks so good. It looks so good.
I'm like
No, it
working.
doesn't. What are you
I mean,
talking about?
look. I said I've got this little armband on her side. Whoops.
Yeah, I wasn't
I'm
too
on Gel Tip
ambitious.
stream.
Like,
I
'cause
should go to
I'm not
my own.
really a freehand person, but there is a lot of just empty space here. So all I was gonna do is see how she's got that motif, the triangle motif around her pants. I was gonna take one half of that and basically put it along the bottom edge and kind of mirror that same motif. down here.
Hang on.
Just remember, whatever you think I made up with freehand, I'm going to lose on blending because my blends do not. I have to, after this stream, I'm bringing everything upstairs to the office and I'm working on my blends for the next 3 days.
Well, yeah, at least that's the cool thing with the oils. I didn't have to really. The blending method in oils is very easy to pick up. and you've all watched Wapple. It's just like, all right, I'm gonna slap on a color here. I'm gonna hit it with the blending brush, and then you get this really nice blend. Now I'm not Wapple, so I'm not. It's not quite as easy for me as with Wapple, but it is actually a lot easier than glazing.
Okay, now that I got shared chat on, and I'm on my own channel,
Oh,
so I can actually now see what the frick everyone else is seeing. I always like being on my channel, so I see what the frick is going on. But the Bacon Golem actually popped in and said hi.
Oh, cool! Hello, Bacon Golem.
Bacon
Hey,
Golem,
Bacon Golem.
the best name ever.
Is there a STL of the Bacon Golem?
We need to have a STL of the friggin' Bacon Golem. I'm telling you, someone needs to actually sculpt, digitally sculpt one, and we need to print that up of an actual Bacon Golem. I know what I'm looking for. I need some polished bone because I realize the top of my bow needs to be a little bit lighter. Now we're we're at the point where we're sort of finessing everything. Although I still have to actually paint the base.
Not me.
Not you? At what point? Are you still don't you have paint on all of your surfaces? Even
Nope.
what are you missing?
I'm missing, I got the arrows.
Oh, you haven't done oh, Jesus. The arrows.
Arrows aren't that bad. I've done arrows before.
The tops are a little.
To be honest, I dry brushed mine.
The tops are a little. Oh, I did not. I actually went and painted all the. These are not dry brushed. Maybe a little tiny bit at the end, but I went and painted every single thing there.
And then oil blended, and then I just touched it with a pin line wash to get the lines in. It's sort of dry brush in that oil style dry brush, and that way I could get because of the lighting pattern. That way I could get it to be. It doesn't show on the camera here, but that way it's a little more intense, closer to the light source, and darker as you move towards the.
I haven't really totally figured out how I'm doing the fletching yet.
Yeah, you know what happened?
I did every damn. I'll tell you what. At this point, quickly, because I did. What the hell am I hearing? Here for Chaz.
Follow from Bacon Golem. Thank you so much.
Bacon Golem came over and followed you. Awesome.
Welcome in, Bacon Golem. My name is Geltip. I'm a mini painter, and we are triple streaming with Muse's Touch and a Night Whisper.
He came from me at Geltip.
Working on our competition pieces for this weekend. We're all working on the Frost Giant Ranger from Reaper 441. Hold on. I think it's 44174 if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that.
Just put in Frost Giant Ranger, then you'll find her.
And so
she's
awesome.
Welcome
in, and thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. I get inspiration from all kinds of streamers. And because you chatted in my chat and in this triple stream, doesn't matter if you're a streamer or not, we're just going to shout you out because we want everybody in this hobby to stream. That's how we
Oh,
all
no, we don't.
get
Well,
there.
no, no pressure. You don't have to stream if you don't want. It's not everybody wants to stream.
So, welcome in, Bacon Golem. What have you been working on, my friend? How is your Tuesday going?
Hey, I can tell you what he's working on. He
Oh,
posted
I'm
on.
not prepped to stream. That is totally fair. That is
There we
totally
go.
fair. Well, what do you do for your hobby? I'm doing well. I am assembling some space dwarves. Wow, space dwarves. I used to love squats. Then
He
they
is.
changed them to space dwarves.
Have you checked out? Have you actually gel tip? Gel tip?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
I was making sure you can hear me. So, if you, he actually posts pretty regularly on my Discord and the like work in progress, and he even does lunch break mini painting. He's better
Oh,
at
very
posting their
nice.
memes.
Very nice.
So he's been doing a lot of Votan lately, and it's I love Votan.
Votan is what they're called. Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah,
I
they're not
love
squats
Votan.
anymore.
I know.
Well,
So disappointing.
They
I
have
think
them. I love their wheeled vehicles. Look so cool.
yeah. I mean, they do. Well, they're all like it's very minor. It's mining inspired.
Yeah.
Leagues of Votan for sure. For show. I will be bringing. Let's see, why is that doing that? Okay, I will be bringing some to TotalCon to paint. Oh, awesome!
Yeah,
Bacon Golem.
He's gonna hang out with us.
Anytime that and this goes for anyone that does any kind of artwork, it doesn't have to be miniature painting. You could be doing cross stitching for all I care. If you want to share anything, please don't be afraid. I am link friendly. I will look at what you show me as before I put it on Twitch. So if it's illegal for Twitch, then there you go. But yeah, I will look at any kind of crafting, and if you want me to share it on stream, I will also do that. So, welcome in. That is awesome.
Yeah,
All right.
I love his stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of cleanup that I have to do on this, but I think I'm okay with the caribou. I think some spots need to be darkened up just a little bit, but I think overall, I think we got the fur kind of where we want it. I'll have to look a little bit more, but again, I know that this probably looks like it was already sculpted in there, but that's all painted. All of these little fur lines here are painted. It's a smooth surface. You could have done it as if she skinned it to wear it if you wanted to do that. So the trick to fur, ladies and gentlemen, is you have to glaze. You do your undersketching first, get all of your, know where your shades and where your highlights are. Then you do those little strokes. But what makes fur kind of more realistic is if you glaze that down, if you send that to the background, because anything you put over that will be a sharper image or a sharper piece of fur, and the light will hit it even sharper, and it'll look like it's on top of all that other stuff that you painted. So there's 3 layers of lines here, but I have to blur out the ones underneath. Then they get a little bit lighter. You blur those out, and you put the final highlights around. And each time you go little slashes, and you do them in little spots. Don't do them all over the place, because then it'll just kind of look metallic. So you want to be random. Anything organic is random. And if you do perfect stripes on things, then it looks more man-made, and it looks more mechanical. So, all right. Yeah, I'm still kind of not figuring out what I want to do with these arrows, so we're just gonna wait. I think I was gonna go to her hair. I think I wanted to do her hair. I want to really get that kind of popping. because it's just flat. It's like this flat blue, and I think what I was using before was a little bit of ultramarine and sky blue from Monument Hobbies, and then we were going up to what was the Reaper blue I was using? Let me see.
Oh wait, don't want to leave that. I'm actually looking for designs here. I'm not doing Frost Giants itself. I was looking like Frost Giants, see if I find any tattoos on them. There's actually not a lot.
Dang.
Frost Giant runes. That's what I was looking for.
Is Frost blue the only light blue from Reaper?
No. Oh no, there's a moonstone blue, there's aquamarine blue. Aquamarine blue is this. It's a really lovely pale blue.
Aquamarine blue. What number?
09678.
09678. That would be over here. Oh, where's that? 09678.
There is a frost rune.
Where would I have 0496? 096.
Let's guide death.
Hang on, chat. This is why I have a triple stream so you can watch them while I'm not painting.
Well, right now I'm not painting either. I'm actually sitting here looking at runes and see if I can figure out if I could put a rune on her arm too or something.
Sparkling snow. Oh, we might use that. I don't know what that's going to do.
It's it's kind of got a sheen to it. It's I have used that. It's got kind of a little pearlescent sheen to it, I believe.
All right, so the only other place my 9/6ers are in my paint station.
There's an ice. Do I want to?
Someday I will have all of my paints in front of me.
Someday.
You know that I can make a house with all of my paints, right?
Probably. Actually, I'm getting to that point where I might be able to do that.
All right, let's see. 096.
I'm going to go back over this with my little frosty.
Oh, Ice Devil Blue.
Oh, that's a nice light one.
I do not have 09. What did you say? 096 what?
09678. You may not. You don't have. I'm pretty sure you don't have every Reaper color in existence. I mean, it is sort of like Pokemon. You try to catch them all. Oh, word.
I don't have any 096s in here. This is not good. I know I have 096s. I just don't know where they are.
I wonder if I can do this. All right.
096.
How am I going to hold this?
78. Where are you?
I'm like really cramped here. All right. This rune's a little weird looking.
All right. Well, you know, I think
I lost all my
I'm
paint.
not going to look for it, but I know Oh, wait. It could be in here. Here's 9 4s, 9 4s, 9 4s, 9 5s. So my 9/6s are somewhere. I just don't know where they went. That's disappointing. Disappointing it is. No. No, 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 no. Okay. So let's see. We're going to heat up our Ice Devil Blue.
Oh my god, I feel so bad. How cold is it in your basement right now?
I don't know. It's probably like 39.
Jesus Christ. I couldn't do
It's
it.
all right. I got the space heater,
For all the
and
good
then
it's doing.
after my stream, hey, I got my wine here.
That'll warm you up. I'm just sketching really lightly with some. You know what? That sky blue, that sky shadow paint that's so thin works really well to sketch out some freehand and do this tattoo.
All right.
Well, I'm glad I watched some Waffle. He had one on freehanding, and one nice thing about the oils is if you're doing it on, if you're painting your freehand on something that's already fully dried, which my cape is, you can actually erase anything you put down by dampening a brush with a tiny bit of thinner, and it'll take off your fresh paint and not touch your dried paint.
You know
So
what? If you water your paint down enough, you can do that with acrylic too, because it won't dry super fast. Although you can take it off with a brush. If you water it enough and treat it like a glaze.
All right.
mm,
We're gonna just do this. It's not gonna be perfect to the thing, but it's gonna be pretty good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do some hair.
Hair. Why don't you just,
Hair.
trim it all off and make her bald?
I was thinking about it, but
She'd be really badass bald, actually.
so all I've done is mixed a little bit of. I know. I said I wasn't going to mix today, and I already mixed. We're going to mix a little bit of ultramarines blue and sky blue from Monument Hobbies, and we're going to get some of this. I like the ultramarines blue because it's got just a hint of purple in there,
Oh, God,
and
this
it's going to make it kind of iridescent and kind of glow like ice. And if I want to darken in, I can go right in with the ultramarines blue. But this hopefully will give it sort of that iridescent look that I'm looking for, and it will be a little bit warmer or a little bit different than her skin tone. I was feeling that it was too close to her skin tone, so I want to take it down a notch. And what better way to tone it down by adding a nice warm color like a hint of purple,
You said the magic
which
word
is
there.
which is ultramarines blue.
You said the magic word.
There's a lot of stuff that I have to finish on this thing, like the shields. We haven't done anything with the shields,
Oh.
but I feel like that will have to be an off stream kind of thing because it's not large enough for me to hit on stream. I don't even know if I got her face on stream. But I will have her done to some level of completion. I can't tell you what level that will be, but I will call her done. Yeah, see, on stream, that pattern looks pretty good, but when you look at it close, you're like, dude, what the heck were you thinking? And I'm just going to be like, I wasn't.
Come
I
on.
wasn't thinking.
I think you were thinking, but it can be primitive. I feel like you might be overthinking.
God, I'm glad I didn't drink any coffee tonight.
I still get soda. All right, do I want? How daring do I feel?
Definitely not going to win any awards with this particular piece, but at least I got to try a
Why do
lot
you
of different
say
things.
that? Why are you assuming that you're not going to win? I'm not assuming nothing.
My pattern is not consistent.
I'm not gonna win any awards because this is a friendly competition.
That's right. There are
There's
no real.
award.
I did not buy trophies. This only.
Although, if you guys
It's
take
literally
yours,
for bragging rights.
you guys are taking yours to ReaperCon, though, right?
Yeah, I mean,
No.
we still have plenty of months to straighten
Yeah,
things
so maybe
out.
you'll get something at ReaperCon.
Oh, you'll. Well, it depends on how many things we bring to ReaperCon and if they decide to judge it. Because they only
Yeah.
judge one thing out of all this. And when you have 1,000 entries, I mean, it like makes sense that they're
Yeah.
only gonna judge one thing.
I'll show you what. Whoops, sorry guys.
No, you're
I was
fine.
off stream. I'll show you what I'm gonna probably do for ReaperCon.
I'm totally bringing it to ReaperCon anyways, even if it doesn't get judged. By the way, there is a little competition that's it's not really advertised that much, but it is there. If you actually make a little display to put your minis in, there is actually a little competition for that. And like, nobody does it, so I'm gonna try to do it.
Is that Armies on Parade?
No. If you I remember the year I went, and when I saw it, like cutting off your name on my thing. Apparently, I need to make my slideshow a little smaller. No, I went there and somebody basically had taken. All they did was they took like some little pedestals and they put a cloth up like around it, and then they put the minis on the pedestals and they won.
Oh,
I was like, so no,
That's
it's
cool.
not a battle. It's not like a battle board. It's just like how you display your minis. In fact, I even saw like you can supply books and such to.
I can't find the miniature I want to enter.
I don't know if I can fit this.
I could enter this in the bus category. This is a Moonlight Minis piece.
Ooh, I can't. Oh yeah, you definitely could. Oh, I
have to
saw
learn
that
how
one.
to do ice
Let
though.
me take a look at that. Hold on. Oh, nice.
I know which one it is. I was looking at Moonlight Minis and I grabbed some for the Oh damn, my phone went off. I grabbed some pictures for our little Muses challenge thing. I gotta go through what everyone else did. I might not get it done until I get home. I got too much going on right now, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know where it is right now, but it's gonna be. I think it's a Gator guy from Reaper. It's a Bones Black Gator guy. I was thinking of doing that for ReaperCon. It's also the piece that I was thinking about if I win one of these things ever, to choose. Let me see if I can get a picture of it.
Okay, there's one for that. Oh
That's
my
not
god, I got
what I
Frost
had.
Dragon on there. Alright, one more room.
Fantastic. Fantasy. Any race?
After this rune, I'm gonna have to paint the base.
Monster.
Because I think it'll be done.
Do they not make them anymore?
Actually, I think I have to fix the top of my quiver here.
Oh no, there he is. Can I get a picture of him, like in a new tab? All right, ready?
There you go.
Look at that guy. That's good. That's gonna be my pick for if
Oh,
I win
that's
anything.
That's
yeah,
cool.
That's fun. I like that.
So you're gonna plan on doing him super good, and I'm gonna put this
Yeah, I
in.
want to see. I feel like I can really hone it. Like I can get some non-metallic metal on the axe, and I can get. I want to get some blends in there from the greens to the like ivory, the greenish ivories, and I think a nice pink tongue. But I've really got to, and then I got to figure out how to like display him if I'm going to do him as a miniature piece. I don't know what kind
Come
of
up with
mold
a
lines he's going to have.
That's a problem with, like, even with these, mold lines, they're probably gonna sink this mini. But hey, I'm hoping all distract, right? We're saying something about distract.
Love that.
Let's distract him from.
Which one? I'm sorry. Hey, Bacon Golem subscribed to my stream.
Oh, he
Oh
did?
my gosh!
He
Thank
dropped
you
you
so
a
much.
sub?
22 minutes ago. Where was I during all of that?
Did it go off? Did the alert go off?
The alert went off when they followed, but it didn't go off when they subscribed, or maybe it did. I just missed it. Thank you so much for subscribing, Bacon Golem. I appreciate it. You didn't have to do that. I don't normally do things for people to subscribe. Now I do. I think it was back to back, followed then sub. Got it. Probably all morphed together into one thing. But when you said love that, were you talking about the bust or were you talking about Torlon, the Gator guy?
I like the
missed when that
bust.
came
The
up.
bust, I was gonna say, oh, him. I think I said, I remember saying I really like that bust.
Oh, he's talking about the Gator. Yeah, I really like the Gator. I really want to paint the Gator. But yeah, I'll have to, we'll have to decide what mini we're gonna do for next year if we do this. Or I think if I lose, I may have to bow out to somebody that's a much better painter than me.
Oh, hey,
Oh my
I
God,
think Richie Mercer. Richie
Hey.
Mercer just came and subbed to me with a Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. I won't be seeing you this weekend. I think this is the other Mercer who's an awesome GM. It's spelled the same way too. I'm gonna miss you this weekend because you really, if you can, you really should look into doing TotalCon as a GM. He's a really awesome GM. How are you doing tonight, Richie? This is all confusing. You're getting a little bonus stream for me because basically Jail Tip was streaming. I was not going to stream. I was going to sit here and finish my piece. And then, well, Jail Tip's date blew him off. It's like, well,
He didn't blow me off. He had to work.
No, I'm just kidding.
He's got 2 kids. I last week I made him say that he has 2 sons. Every question I asked, and like, and why don't you stream that much? And where have you been this entire time? Why can't you do Adepticon this year? It was really funny. But he has 2 kids, so I understand.
Oh yeah, no, he's got to feed them.
But he is looking for other work, so if anybody knows anything,
like a job that pays better.
Stuff, I just think he wants a different IT job than where he's at.
You know what? I'm gonna touch that.
I'll let him explain what he needs, but I think they're kind of taking advantage of him. That's what it sounds like.
Oh, that sucks. I think my place is taking advantage of me lately. Jesus. Or at least taking me for granted. I like my place. I love my place, but Lord. Actually, I was going to say, you know what? If you had a roommate you could go with, you actually could earn a badge by the amount of time you GM. And I don't think it's ridiculous. All right, I'm redoing this top. I started out, but I just don't like it.
Uh-oh. Are you repainting something?
Yeah, just a little something, though. And you know what? It's a rune, so it really doesn't... It's not the be-all, end-all if I don't paint it exact.
Yeah, but if you do it exact now, then you don't have to worry about ReaperCon. I think you should be exact now.
No, I mean, it's not going to be exact ever. It's going to look cool.
With that kind of attitude.
It's going to look cool, but it's not... It may not be... Actually...
Don't settle, Muse. Don't settle.
I may not. I think I'm going to restart it.
You have a title to uphold.
I'm going to repaint it. I know what color this is.
That's what I like to hear. In fact, you can repaint all of
like
stuff
fuck
that
I will.
You don't like.
No, I like
on
it.
Your mini.
Oh, here's the thing. I like a lot of it, so I do like. I'm very happy with how it's coming out.
I'm glad. That's the point of this.
Well, the point is to push ourselves.
Yep.
And be better artists. Yeah, Good
Oh.
luck to all you. Good luck to everyone who's gonna pick one. And you know what? You're not even seeing number 4, which is also amazing. All 4 of them are just
incredible. Oh, thanks.
They're just all 4 of them are going to be amazing.
Wait, hold on. We're supposed to be doing better. We're supposed to be improving. I was just trying things out. I didn't know we were supposed to be doing well.
Well, no, that's part of it too. Experimenting.
Oh, okay. Because
trying things out is part.
I would never have chosen this pattern if I had to do it well. In fact, when people say my stuff is well painted, it means that I was in a well when I painted it.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow. Sketch the slit.
I always wanted to do that. I always wanted to try to be, next to a well because I would get stuck in a well. But if I was next to a well and I painted a miniature, I could say, this has been well painted. Use well water to rinse out the brushes.
That's how I should do this. I should go up like this. Then come
You should
over.
paint it in a well? What?
No, I'm looking how I should actually have painted this rune. I was approaching it the wrong way.
All right, so I have a question. This is a real question because
Yeah.
I never really know about hair. Like I know how to paint hair,
Yeah.
and I've seen the videos and stuff. But my question is, I've seen people paint hair as in they just throw these like lightning bolt clashes of color onto the miniature, and then they only do the individual hairs like towards the end. Is that only for chibis to do that for, or is that all hair?
Are you talking about Slots? Oh, Slot Zero. Slot Zero's first thing. Hold on, sorry. Richie's asking me about. He's gonna borrow the D&D kids that I did, and he's gonna coordinate with my hubby. I know. Yeah, Joe's actually gonna use it for Dungeon Delirium at TotalCon. After he said he wasn't going to. By the way, Bacon Golem actually posted the Bacon Golem from Hero Forge in my Discord.
Oh, really?
It's actually called a worm golem, but if you look at it, it's fucking bacon. It really.
Wouldn't bacon be in strips though, not worms?
It was strips. It looks more like strips. But if I recall, Slot Zero is Friday morning first thing. Right? I don't think it's Thursday night. Oh, right? It's not. They don't do gaming Thursday night, do they? At OGC?
I don't know. I don't go to OGC.
You should. That's the one that launched me. Launched this whole thing. It was OGC. All of it. All right, that's better. So, I mean, I'm trying to put little tiny dots. I heard a ding. Oh, let's see. I have a follower. One random man. I have a random man. Hello, random man. How are you?
Random man. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to my impromptu stream because I normally don't stream on. God, it's Tuesday, right?
I think it's Tuesday all day. I kept thinking it was Wednesday.
Oh my God, don't say that. All right, let me see.
Yeah, this hair, I probably should not have waited until this long to do this hair.
How are you? Welcome to our little impromptu triple stream. It is a competition prep special. We're all actually competing against each other, quote unquote. It's a friendly little competition at Total Confusion GameCon. We're us three and a fourth who does not stream, which is sad because I think he'd be awesome at streaming. But he's a Reaper MSP gold medalist. We are all painting the same mini, and we are competing. Basically, we are competing for attendee votes. So, originally, Gel Tip was supposed to be streaming with Orcs Paint Shop, but he had to work, and Night Whisperer and I were both just happened to be, I want to see you lurking. We were active. And we're like, well, if your date blew you off to work, which is not blowing him off at all, then, you could have invited a couple of substitutes. So I thought it was nice because now I actually get to finish the mini on stream. God knows how long we're going to go to because we all still have stuff to do. Well, I'm getting close. I'm actually very close to calling it done.
Why don't you just brag more?
I will.
Mine is pretty close too, I would say. Since you're saying.
Mine's close to being unfinished.
Yes, it started at least.
That's right. I have paint on the miniature.
You spent a long time on your pattern. That pattern is cool though. So yeah, I'm painting little tattoos on her arm, so which is something I've been wanting to do this whole time. All right, I want to take a little bit.
I think I spent a long time on everything on this thing.
You probably did. That's probably why you're not done.
Because I can't just do anything basic.
No. I don't know. Did any of us do anything basic, really?
I know, but that was the whole point of this miniature, was not to do anything. The only thing I wanted to do was the pattern.
Yeah,
the only thing.
Sure,
just the pattern. I tried to do ice. I tried to do fur. I tried to do non-metallic metal, which I totally said I wasn't going to do. I'm like,
I said I wasn't going to do that either, because I'm like, I'm just going to make her. And then I realized there are these shields that were not hers. And I'm like, okay, well, then in that case. And then the more I
should have went with my original thought.
Which was? To not do any of that?
Just green stuff ice all around her and scrape off just for the face. Just do the face.
Didn't get too fancy here, but here's my...
someone else is getting followed. Who got followed?
Here's my freehand.
What is basic? That's a great question, one random man. It's not us.
And I shaded the freehand too, kinda.
So this is a Night Whisper.
From one random man.
Yeah, you got him. He's gonna go around. So and that you get Night Whisper for the trifecta.
Right, so here's what I mean by basic. I mean, just hit it. Like, see this pack right in the front here? This is just basic. See, nothing weird going on here. Nothing weird. See these pants right here? Nothing weird going on here. Just a little bit of highlight, little bit of color. Boom, done. No, what do I have to do? Leopard print, snow leopard print. Oh, what did I do back here? Fur. Yeah, you got a fur coat. Look, non-metallic metal that I screwed up. Oh, fur right there. Here's my ice spear that I was trying to do. Ice that I've never done before. So there's some, I could have been done with the miniature if I just painted with metallic paints like I wanted to. And now I'm doing like braids in her hair. It's like, come on.
All right.
And I mixed all of my paints. So
Yeah, I don't know why you did that.
because I'm used to mixing paints and getting the colors that I, hey, listen, I taught the class of mixology. I have to practice what I preach because too many colors makes the miniature too busy and you want cohesiveness. Now, have I mixed colors that I probably already have in my hoard of paints? Of course. Did I find them? No. So don't be a
Sure, I
gel tip.
didn't.
Just paint basic.
You know what? Never do what we do. Always do what we say. So he's saying is we love complexity. Yeah, I mean, so as I said, we're competing against each other for votes. So you know,
Complexity is
this little competition has brought out the best in my competitors. I love it. We did it last year. Loved it so much. We did it again, and I think we're gonna keep doing it. I may invite more people into it. I don't know. I run the painting competition at TotalCon, so
Hey, so gel
yes.
tip. So are you saying basically
basically,
paint complex, but don't look like you're painting complex? I don't know, paint casual.
That's right.
paint casual.
Exactly.
Oh Lord, I gotta
Paint
take this off the
casually.
Art of
base.
Mike Disney is here. Hello.
Oh, he is.
How are you?
Art of
Hey,
Mike
check this out.
Disney. Wow, it's a
Oh
party
my
in here.
gosh!
My first
Now
freebie
it's a real
Party in here.
party. Oh God, I hope I can get it off
Yeah.
the base. Oh, I stuck this really good to the base.
So the thing is, the pattern is supposed to mirror the one on her leg, except I was like, you know what? There's no way. I'm already pushing it. If I try to do the inverted red triangles too, I'm just gonna mess it up. I don't think you can do that. But these are yellow up here, but she's lit by the warm light down here. The lower part I didn't, and kind of it's more bottom lit by the blue reflecting off the snow. So I couldn't do it in bright yellow, but I wanted to put a little bit of yellow in there to do that. And then in the shadows, it's more just like almost just like light blue green, something like that. Payne's gray. But I didn't want to push it and try the red.
Oh, one random man. That is a lovely compliment, but no, I don't think so. He says we are worthy of a golden demon.
Thanks, Mike Disney.
It's
And then
it's not Warhammer, anyways.
I'm gonna now enhance this North style knot that
We'll see next year. Maybe I'll go to Adepticon.
Small, but yeah, I painted it the size that I planned it, but it ended up compressing because of the folds. And I didn't want to go too big anyways because because of the asymmetry in the cloak. So if I go too far out, it'll look less and less symmetric because if I made the pattern big enough that it's near this edge, it's only going to be halfway to that other edge. But that is centered on her back, so it's not too visible right now because I just put the basic shape down. Now I'm going to basically paint in the interior, and that'll actually define the actual knot work. But I didn't want to readjust because it took so much. Like I got it, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I actually did the pattern right. Then I looked at it, it's like that's too small, but I really didn't want to wipe it off and start over.
We should we should tell Mike Disney what we're doing.
Oh yeah. So I actually I did on his paint party, but yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. That's
all
right.
three of us are painting the Frost Giant Ranger from Reaper.
Reaper
And it's a
Minis.
little friendly challenge we started doing last year, and we keep doing it. This is our second year doing it, and we kind of pick a model, and then at Total Confusion, which is the largest TTRPG convention in New England. It happens in late February.
I've taught you well.
So we had a year to work on this, but like I think actually the only one who put paint on it uh, in like maybe September or something. But then see, he decided he didn't like the colors and started from scratch again. I think Muse's Tech started hers in December.
Very,
I
very late. I just started 2 streams before the new year, which was the plan because I had to do a Christmas mini, and I try to
yeah,
do as much of this on stream as I can.
I can't remember when I first put paint on mine. Hold on, I'll look at the date on the photo. I
So,
did. I think I worked on it while you were working on your stream because that's when I did the. Hold on, I'm gonna look
I
at my
think
Oh,
you
thank you,
photo.
started.
Mike Disney. Hey, Wargaming Recon's in the house.
Yes, Wargaming Recon is Wargaming Recon has decided to drop it. So I said he noticed that apparently there's because he's big into Legos. He actually noticed that in Salem, Mass. I think he saw my interested that they're actually going to have like a little Lego convention.
Nope,
So,
I started mine on January 25th.
oh Jesus,
Because
yeah,
this
you
is
did.
Wow.
see, this is a photo of the first thing I did after I black primed it was I painted on the backlighting, the
All
side
right,
lighting up here.
what
And
am I
I
going
looked
to
at the
do for
date
this
on the photo.
base?
It's January 25th. So I started pretty late too.
All right, I did this with maybe I'm thinking I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna paint my base a dark gray, and I'm gonna put Valhalla Blizzard over it. It actually is pretty cool. I did it on a oh, what was it? Actually, maybe I go carbon gray or stone gray. Where's my carbon gray? I could just stone gray. Now I want to do carbon gray. It's darker. Also, this carbon gray inner. Basically, I did this on. I did a mini of Auril, the the frost bitch from the Forgotten Realms. Someone sent me a commission. I was really sad because now I want to actually get that many because we played Rime of the Frost Maiden. It was such a good game.
Oh, cool. I only ran the intro to that with, in fact, we did it
I want something to hold
in
this with.
2020 because everyone is in COVID lockdown and we didn't want to get together for Christmas because my parents are like, they were like close to 90, so we didn't want to get them sick. And so
I mean, that's
we kind of,
fair.
they did go to my sister's house because they live in town and they spent time there anyways. But, so since we couldn't do our normal get together with everyone, I said, "Hey, you guys want to try playing D&D together?" My parents didn't play, but my sister, her husband, her kids, and my kids, and my wife. So I ran the intro, like one of the intro scenarios for from Rime of the Frost Maiden.
It was
We never
such a good campaign.
that was fun, and I wish I could run more of it, but now that we get together in person, there's not enough time because now everyone's cooking and do it, all this other stuff. So we don't actually have time to play it again. So we never really got to play again.
That's sad. Right now, I was playing Space Marines 2 on Xbox. You know, my gamer DJ's been playing that lately.
I almost got it on PC. I'll probably get it when it goes even discounted even deeper. But the thing is, with a lot of those games, and I can't tell until I actually play them. Some of them get me so motion sick I can't really play them. And I was like, well, I don't want to pay $60 for a game that it turns out I can't play. So, and even when it discounted during the Steam winter sale, it was only like 10% off. So it was still like $55 or something. So I was like, that's a lot to spend for a game that it may turn out I can't even play it.
So, actually, I did that to myself on World of Warcraft once. I
Oh, hey,
literally.
Dr. J. Y. Fingers. Yeah, first time chat. Yeah, he says Space Marine 2 is amazing. 30 hours. Yeah, I know. I Probably when it goes on it just once it gets a little deeper discounted, I'll probably pick it up, and then hopefully it's not a game that gets me too motion sick. So because it looks awesome, and
Oh, my
I
best
love
friend
the
loves
big
it.
world.
Gamer DJ loves it.
Oh, okay. Hey, okay, cool. All right, cool. All right. Hey, Berto.
I can't
Yeah.
like.
So
Oh my god, I
the
can't
cool
see.
thing is,
I
since I'm
see.
doing mine in oils, I pretty much have to finish mine tonight at the latest tomorrow, which means the rest of the week I can actually go and get on WoW and try to run some keys because I like I said I told Mike Disney I'm like 148 points short of KSM, so I need to do because there's there's like basically a week left to get it right because new the season ends a week from today,
Yeah,
so
oh, that's true.
I only got a couple days left and we got the con, so that means maybe tomorrow night, Thursday night, you know. Yeah, yeah. So I gotta look at the because my worst runs are under 200. So I probably just got to get like I think what I have to do is get a couple sixes. I've got an 8 and a 7 and a couple sixes and but
Ooh, I got
one of
to
mine
touch
I
some
think I
of
only timed a 4. And another one I've completed a 5, but somehow my best run was like a 2 or 3 chested 3. So
that. I'll move this. Come to think of it, I think I have to touch that up. It looks like some paint rubbed off. Boo his.
all right, so I'm gonna try to start filling in the knot pattern now. I'm gonna start with a really pale yellow. I think that'll work
You
because
think you
sometimes
you think you're gonna be friggin' doing that? You start and just start your freehand on there. How the hell are
yeah,
you
yeah,
gonna
but
get
I got
that
the
done?
shape. All I got to do is color in the centers
Oh, I guess
to
that's
establish
fair.
the over and under on the things. But I think I'm gonna use a pale yellow, like a brilliant yellow pale, because it's supposed to be in like silvery moonlight, so nothing's gonna be bright yellow on this. So
Oh, that's true because it's on the back, and that's where the moonlight effect is. Really,
yeah.
that is really cool. I said everybody's got really cool stuff on theirs. We all have vastly different ideas too, and directions to go in.
Oh, and it is blending too because it is wet still. So
I'm gonna use a smaller
which
brush in
isn't
some of those
necessarily a
areas.
bad thing because it is blending with some of the highlight colors I put down. So it's actually not bad.
Flip this back around. Oh, that's not. I almost put my brush in the wrong color. That would be good. I'm gonna leave that. I think I'm gonna get a smaller brush. Although snow, you can kind of cheat.
Okay. I gotta wipe my brush clean because I picked up some of the indigo.
What was that?
Thank you so much for Art of Mike Disney for that follow. That I'm super stoked. Uh, Thank you so much for following.
Oh,
Yes, I I actually painted this miniature 4 times over because I just couldn't get it right.
Wait, really? I thought it was
So
only twice.
no, the face was twice.
Oh.
Those eyes look amazing. Oh, thank you, thank you. it was touch and go there with the eyes for a while. I mean, I tried to do them at Captain Con without my magnifiers, and they were just not coming through. And then I don't know what happened. I decided to restart the eyes and do it all over, and they came out the second time through. So yeah, so thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's see if I can get so if I get a close-up of them, they're probably not as impressive as they are from back here.
But you know what? People are going to vote on this. They're not going to be looking... I mean, unless you bring it to ReaperCon, people are not going to be looking that close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that I have to do if this goes to ReaperCon.
Their input this time, too?
What?
Are we also going to have a judge's choice thing?
If I'm standing there when they judge, I'll ask them. But I gotta be basically there. I mean, in the old days, I used to go gaming. I used to play games at 7 and let the judges judge. But last year, because now I've officially made my area open at night for hobbyists like us.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm really psyched about that.
I am too, actually.
I'm not, but
you are such bullshit.
You guys can win that argument.
No, we're talking about I'm talking about the evening painted hero tavern at the con.
Oh,
I'm excited about that. To hang out, I made it like a slotted thing.
All right, so I did all the preliminary highlights on the hair. The hair is looking a little weak, so we're going to go in and we're going to glaze with a little bit of darker color there. And then I will come back with some actual snowdrift white to finish it off. I like the filtering glazing because it sends everything to the back, and then you can keep on moving forward. But I have to get it thin enough because I don't want it to mess up all the highlights.
Yeah, Geltep's pretty good with the glazing techniques and stuff. He actually teaches a class in glazing. I've taken it.
We both have.
And of course, I took it right before I switched to oils, so go figure.
That's how good my class was. Take my classes and you'll go to oils.
No, I took it and I'm still painting acrylics.
Yeah, no, I've actually used that to help other people. Like there's somebody I play WoW with. She's a part-time WoW streamer. She has actually appeared with Max before, and then I found out she painted. So
shit.
So I actually helped her out on Discord because she was just getting started painting. So I showed her like how to put the point of your brush until you just get a dot on it to get the right consistency on your glaze.
Excellent.
Yeah, actually, your glazing class was really good, and I mean, it taught me a lot about it that I didn't know. Oh, hey, Itemite! See, Itemite Disney's been bouncing around. Hey, so he's made it to my channel. We all can see. We all should have shared chatter.
I've seen your work, Mike Disney. Come on now. Let's be real.
Oh my God, he's amazing.
This good because I said, oh, look at Art of Mike Disney. He's not only a good miniature painter, but he's got the best music in the world, and I have to be like that. So I watched your stream, I lurked your stream, and I lurked Muse's stream. I lurked everybody's stream just so I could say I'm as good as Art of Mike Disney.
Yeah,
but I bet you.
Awesome. Oh, let me get some shout outs while
I know. I should do that too. Oh, actually, but they'll show up on all channels, won't they?
Yeah, they'll
yeah.
show up
So
in
let
all the
me get
channels.
a think. I'm not sure because it's a chat box stuff. So let's
No, they think they were the other night.
No, they'll all work.
Part of Mike Disney. Shout out if
Please
you
do
are
the
not
show.
following Mike Disney.
Oh my God, you have
You
to follow
gotta
Mike
go
Disney.
check him out. He's got one of the coolest streams. He's got
He's
awesome
got the
music,
coolest music and the coolest artwork.
and
Let
if
me tell you.
Yeah, if you mouse over it on my
the
chat,
o-
you
he is
can
the designer of the Overgourd.
the
I mean,
Overgourd.
oh, hey, oh, it's not clean, but look, yeah, I don't know if you can see it. It's my Overgourd shot glass. I want it on Mike Disney's stream.
By the way, this is a true story. I'm not joking. I know I do a lot of joking on my channel and a lot of joking with the triple stream.
never.
This is not a joke. This is me totally being serious. I was
Sent-
lurking Mike Disney's stream one day when he was painting, and they were talking about the great Overgourd that Reaper had built.
I need to paint that friggin' thing.
They don't sell it anymore, so I had to go look for it. So everybody was looking for it in his stream one day, and I somehow found, or somebody sent me a link to one of them that was being sold on eBay, and I jumped at the chance. I went and I purchased it. I am the proud owner of an art of Mike Disney Overgourd.
I have one of
haven't
them
painted
too,
it yet.
actually.
I have not painted it yet, but it is there. But
I got the Kickstarter one.
I had to get it because
It's so cool.
I know art of Mike Disney.
I think it's a cool. I mean, even before I knew I had to get him because it's such a cool mini. I love the Overgourd.
Let me see if I can
I just don't have
prove
time
that
to
I've got it. I have to figure out where it is.
I mean, I believe you have it.
By the way, when you wanted to do plant miniatures, or we're doing a plant thing.
Yeah, we can't do that one. Damn it.
This is from He-Man. Look at this thing. I wanted to paint this so bad for your plant thing. This is from the He-Man. From the He-Man box set.
Oh, well, we can't.
I love the lips.
I can't do it, damn it.
I know. But here it is. I believe. I haven't taken it out of the package yet, but isn't this the great Overgourd?
I don't know. I can't tell. Your thing is small. Yeah, that looks like it.
There it is. See, it's still sealed in the in this thing. So, I went and I got it. I had to get it. There was no. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that one. So, that was during one of his streams.
I don't know why they stopped selling it because I think it's such a cool model. Why stop selling?
Yeah, I don't know why they never actually released it because.
Oh, you know what? Was it only a Kickstarter model?
Yeah, I think that's the thing. It's only in the Kickstarter, and a lot of times the stuff they do in the Kickstarter ends up going to regular sales, but for some reason the Overgourd has not.
Maybe we need to, we need to have a petition and start a petition.
So art of Mike Disney, or I can say Mike Disney. I have a thing to say. I don't know if you know about it, but I went to ReaperCon for the first time back in 2022, and somebody did the Great Overgourd as a Charlie Brown diorama. I don't know if you got to see it, but I instantly thought of you when I saw that. And then there was another Overgourd. There was another Overgourd that you used a one of those black flashlights, UV flashlight, and somebody had another Overgourd. It wasn't a diorama; it was just a miniature. But when you passed it over, they used some sort of fluorescent paint that made the eyes glow when you put the flashlight over it, and I thought that was clever.
I'm pretty happy with her. Okay.
So yeah,
Come on, dry, damn it, so I can put the snow on the base. I have to, even if I finish mine, I have more painting to do tonight, so I will gladly work on.
I can't. You're gonna be finished. Good job.
I am gonna be finished. I have to
All
be.
of that.
I have to spend
all of
tomorrow
that-
night setting up, and then I gotta go to work, and I will be back at 1, and they'll be running the paint and take, and then I probably will see how much I get done. But I also have to finish. Oh, they're still in the bag. I don't have much to do, okay? Trust me on this when I say I don't have a lot to do, but I'm gonna have to find a way to seal it. But I have these Doctor Who minis. And I just have Wilfred Mott left to finish up.
Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be done before Thursday. That was my goal, but we're gonna try.
No, I have to pretty much be done tonight because I want to seal it.
Oh, I just got paint on her.
I have to seal these guys
Uh-oh.
too.
Can I get that
Yeah,
off
I
her
have to
nose?
be done tonight because I need time for the oils to dry.
Oh, we fixed her nose. Look at that. See, best erase job in the business, ladies and gentlemen.
You gave her a
you
nose
mess
job?
If you mess up and you put a stroke of paint somewhere it doesn't belong, you flood that area with water, and then you take a dry brush and soak it all up, and you can erase your mistake. Except if you're using oils.
So if you're using oils, if you do your freehand over something that's already dry, you can actually erase
so many
using
versions
a
of it.
clean brush that's got a little bit of thinner in it. And you'll take off what you put down and you won't touch what's underneath. So that's what I've been doing tonight.
Nice.
Come on, dry it. All right,
Mike
it
Disney
is I
said-
can work on.
Mike Disney
We'll
said,
see.
I have seen so many versions of them now. I love every single one of them.
It's
So-
true. Yeah, there's so many people have painted it. At least
Yeah.
everybody who got it in the Kickstarter. I said I'm just so glad I did get him in the Kickstarter. Do I have a desaturated? I do have desaturated.
All right, let's get some Snowdrift White on this young lady, and then I think the hair will be almost properly blended and done. So doing hair, we just want to get this halo going. I think that glaze is dry. Might have been too big of a streak, but we'll just make it work.
I'm gonna add. What happened to that brown? Didn't put it away. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. I gotta mix colors too, because I don't like any colors I have.
See,
What I want to highlight
mixing
this
colors
with.
is the best. You should have taken a mixology class.
I do pretty good mixing colors. Although, I should take your mixology class because I would enjoy it for sure. And I might learn something.
Yeah, there's nothing
Yeah.
really to learn.
What do you mean there's nothing really to learn?
You
know what?
You learn what parts mean and how you can take 4 colors and make like 8 different colors, and then I give you the mystery model and you just paint away.
That'd be fun. That sounds like such a good time.
I haven't had a bad mini come out of it.
I need to, I want to revamp my color theory class. Where's my green?
I have new classes for next year that I might try out.
What do you want to do? Oh, here it is. Olive Shadow. This is not olivey enough.
One of them is if I do, I might do a blending class, like all the different ways that I blend colors together through either through either doing small layers or doing stitching or doing glazing or things like that. So that would be more of a technique class. And then I was thinking of doing like a little seminar class of either the mini painter's toolbox, or I was thinking of actually creating a dry brush palette where you just take a bunch of broken resin or pieces of terrain, glue it down together so that you can make this nice, awesome
Oh,
dry
that'd be
brush
see that.
palette.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Because a lot of people will go from paint to paper towel to miniature,
Yeah.
and they don't get all of the paint off that they need to. So it's more for softer dry brushing.
Maybe I need to make this lighter. Basically, I'm trying to paint the Doctor Who ones at like tabletop level. All right.
I find it hard to go back to tabletop after
Oh, I
doing
don't.
stuff like this.
Oh, I don't. Palette cleanser, and also to get my in order to, so my meetings don't take me 60 hours a piece. I don't.
What are you saying?
I
Are you calling me out?
no. No, I'm saying that display level models take like
I
60
think she's
hours a
calling me
piece.
out, chat. I
Jesus
think she's
Christ.
calling me the
I'm
slowest painter
no, I'm
in the
I'm the
world.
friggin'
You
slowest
heard it
painter.
here first.
You actually get done faster on this because you painted it 4 times doesn't mean it makes you a slow painter. Also, he seems to think that because he starts it and then stops for a year or two, that makes him the slowest painter. No, that's not how it works.
I'm contemplating ideas.
No. You're just not working on it. Like Baba Yaga.
I am working on it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about her every
You've been
day.
thinking about it? Yeah, sure. Sure, you've been thinking
said
about
you
it.
were slow. See, even Art of Mike Disney totally calling you out. You said you were slow, and he heard it.
That's
See,
not what
there
I
you go.
I said.
I win the contest. I am the slowest painter alive.
No. Let me just wait. Hey, Art of Mike Disney. He actually painted this thing 4 times since January. I painted it once. So who's slower than who? I don't.
What have I painted today?
Today, I assume just that.
I painted hair.
Yeah.
And a caribou.
Yeah.
That's all I painted.
Okay. And how long has the stream been?
The stream has been almost 4 hours.
Okay, so in 2 hours, I painted the caribou. And then, so then, yeah, it probably was
freehand tattoo.
No, that's tonight.
Altogether.
No, that's tonight. I painted on our little triple stream. I painted the caribou, and I had it base coated, and that was about it. And I did the hair offline, so probably about 6 hours to do those 2 things.
I don't know. I think I still think you were calling me out.
No, because basically tabletop. It takes me about. I don't know. I didn't calculate how long it took me to paint her, but the genie took me about 60 hours. I don't have that kind of time to do that on a commission. Otherwise, I'd have to charge a huge amount of money for even the littlest guy.
If you're a commission painter, you have to paint fast to make money on your commission. So don't tell me you're slow.
I don't.
I'm the slowest painter. I win the competition.
There's no fucking competition for starters, and 2, no. You could paint this quick too if you were painting tabletop level. But I don't think you paint anything tabletop level.
I used to be pretty slow, but I'm not anymore.
Hold on, I will find something tabletop level. Give me
Yeah,
a
from
second.
how long ago? How long ago? Like, it's gonna be his first mini. I know it. It's so gonna totally be his first mini ever painted. That'll be tabletop level. Well, alright, you have to paint. Now, here's the thing it depends on if you actually care about making a decent paycheck or if you don't. In my case, I have a full-time job, so mini painting really is just I just want a little bit of money for my trouble. That's it. I do not charge per hour. I
All right,
charge
so
per
maybe
piece.
I don't have anything tabletop level at my disposal, but
Also, I'm pretty sure box artists who paint at like competition display level all the time probably are not super fast, but they also make quite a bit of money. So these guys actually worked up really fast. And no, I'm gonna go back to my competition model. I'm not done with it yet.
see, you have to paint very fast if you're a commission painter.
You know, well, it depends. If you're like said, if you're painting box art, I don't think those people are fast. I think they just charge. They charge a lot, but they should get it because they are
I
better
think
than me.
You
they
know who
use
paints
oils.
fast? Waffle.
Oh, Wapple's ridiculous. I can
But he
verify he
spends
is human
time.
though.
Like he does spend time to fit. Like because he'll be painting, and then yeah, we've all heard him go like 1 hour and 37 minutes ago. Uh this was just gray primer, and you look and he's got like all the blends, all the main things are done right. But he'll go spend another 4 hours doing finish work on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Granted, he's got what would be a competition. It would be like what I would spend, like weeks on for competition, and he'll have done it in like I don't know 6 hours, like
Because
a 6 or 8 hour.
Wapple is friggin' amazing. He's such a good
But he's
painter.
just done it so much, He's just,
Yeah,
Well, he's an artist. That's why.
yeah,
he started as being a really good 2D artist.
yeah. Because what's funny is like from before, like when I was doing a lot of the 2D art before the gaming stuff, I remember seeing his paintings. Like I didn't know it was him, but like when he shows them, like his Babylon 5 stuff, I was like, oh my god, I've seen those at cons.
Yeah, no, he's incredible. And he's such a great guy, too. But I said,
Yeah,
I can
yeah, big
verify,
time.
guys, sorry, he's not a robot. I don't think he sleeps, but I don't think he's a
He
robot either.
does. He does sleep because he slept in the
Yeah, he
car
slept in the car.
when I was driving to the restaurant and back to the hotel.
Yeah, you caught him actually napping. But, like, sleep, I'm not sure he does, like, actual sleep.
Now I've heard him claim that he's sleep streamed before, but I've never seen it.
Well, that's because you don't. See, unlike you, although I can always tell when you fall asleep, but like you, he doesn't have a face cam, so he could be sleeping up there. And I think he not if he nods off, it's like probably really briefly.
Back of this hair does not look like it's complete.
Let me see. Let me see, Gel Tip. I said it's off stream. Maybe I need to go to your stream and actually look because unfortunately, said when I'm on my stream, it's you guys are there, but your pictures are small.
Oh yeah. Well, if you just pop over to the stream together window, his
Oh, that's
screen will be
true.
up.
Well, will it be bigger? My window's not very big though either.
Yeah, it doesn't
Plus, I
show
don't
the
want to
whole thing.
screw it up. I'm afraid to screw. Yeah, no, you guys are actually really small. I don't have it up full size. But you're not
I
wrong.
think it's getting better. I think I just don't have the hair, the right part.
You all right?
Flood,
Oh, I
and
see.
get out. Get out of Dodge. All right, we'll just let that go.
Get the fuck
See,
out
I
of
keep working the
Dodge.
miniature until I mess it up. This is, I can't, I shouldn't do that. Look, I have all of this in the
Oops, I
front to
just
do.
slipped.
I have all these shields. I have her
Oh
belt.
my
I haven't done anything there.
god.
Look at,
All right, I'm gonna probably make some more. I'm gonna put this aside.
I
I'm gonna.
just slipped
I
while
got these
applying
ropes back
freehand,
here.
and I just put a blob of paint right
How in
on
the
it.
world am I gonna be like the first person done? It doesn't make sense. I like as of this weekend. I was
I know what
like,
I'm gonna put.
I'm
I know
gonna
what
be
I'm
the
gonna do.
last person finished to this mini now. I felt like I was so far behind for a while there. All right, so
I think Shaw is lulling us in a false sense of security.
you do? Do you think
I
he's
think he's
bagging
so
it?
far. I think he's so far into his miniature, and he's just posting like early photos.
He has been busy with things, so I think that's what's kind of hurt him. But it still looks amazing. This work is so good.
Just
Yeah,
saying.
his look really good.
His,
His color choices. Are
I
just-
mean, I've known for a long time that he's how good he is. And he's been very good for a long time. All right, so I need some thicker paint. Maybe I should grab a knife to put it on.
Be interesting to see all the photos. It's funny because on Gel Tip and Night Whisper streams, it looks like the stream inception when looking at Muse's Touch's window on their streams.
The stream
The stream
inception?
inception.
What does that mean? I'm gonna
You
take
don't
a
know what the
knife.
stream inception means?
No.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna use a knife for this. To apply this.
I wonder if I can actually successfully get some evergreen color in here. Oh, there I am mixing again. What the heck?
Oh, maybe I don't like doing this. I was trying to use a knife to get up some more of the...
Hey, look, I'm doing my fletching.
Right, maybe I
And
can
this
just...
will actually complete. All paint is on the model now.
Woo!
Yay!
That's awesome.
Let me know when you guys get to that point. Oh, wait. Could it be because I'm slow at all of this and I have...
No, it's because you
I'm the
painted it
last person.
4 times. You painted your mini 4 times. That's why
I can
it's
paint
like...
these arrows 4 times.
No, but you painted other things 4 times. You admitted to painting it 4 times. I painted mine once. I painted mine just once.
Listen, after I saw what you did, I'm like, no, I can't do what I'm doing, so I'm going to redo it. And then I went and saw what Night Whisper was doing. I'm like, well, there goes that. So I got to restart. And then
You don't have to
don't
restart.
get me started on the 4th one, because on the 3rd one, because then I saw what they were doing. I'm like, So you guys all forced me to restart.
That's bullshit. It shouldn't matter. I mean, it's a frost giant. You
Which
could
means
have.
it would be
You know what? If you want,
shit.
you know what? If you really didn't want to, copy us, you could have just painted her something other than a frost giant. One of the cooler. That would what?
You would like that, so that my idea I couldn't get across, so you would get more votes than I would.
No, not necessarily. One of the coolest minis. One of the coolest minis I've seen. Actually, they painted her as a berserker and not as a frost giant.
I don't even know what happened to my genie.
What? It was at Captain Con.
I know, but I packed it.
It's got to be. I need to figure out how to do what we did. Problem is, I don't. Problem is, I need I need to make an artist alley for Total Con. I really liked having that.
I was gonna show off the genie and see if people could see it, but I don't have it. I don't know what I did with that stuff.
It's gotta be. It's not packed in. You had a box. You were packing it all in.
I know. Anyway, sorry, chat. I can't show off my genie. I don't have it.
Do you have a photo?
No.
You didn't get a photo of your genie?
Not
What?
the finished product.
Are you sure? You'd never get a photo of it?
I don't believe so.
No, you must have had one because we submitted a trio to Reaper Challenge League.
But I don't think it was finished at that point.
Oh, well, it was finished enough to qualify it, but it wasn't finished.
Oh, did you send a picture from the convention?
I have
Minis,
a,
or did you just ask for pictures from us? Because I don't have a finished picture. I didn't take one
Okay,
at
yeah, I
the
just asked for
convention.
pictures.
I took
So-
pictures at the con last year of the genies.
But is that what you sent to Reaper?
Don't
know.
remember at this point.
I think I was.
No, I think we took it for. I think they were individuals. I did not submit that picture to Reaper. Oh, you just got rated. Hey, thanks for the follow, Holy Fire them. Holy Fire them. Hello, welcome to our little triple stream. Oh my lord. Who rated us anyways? Ghoul Studios.
My mind is being blown by all of the alerts going off all at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, Gold Studio has rated my channel. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you doing? My name is Jill. Wait,
He doesn't remember his fucking name.
Hold on. I have to make sure they're in my chat. There it goes. It still said 4 viewers, and I was like, wait a second, I just got rated with 37.
We all have like 54 viewers now.
You're watching Mini Penny with Gel Tip. I was streaming earlier as part of an Orc and Gel show, and I'm talking throughout the music. Oh my god, I can't get all these alerts through. Studios, thank you for the raid. Gentry Minis, thank you for that follow. June Gold Bloom, thank you for the follow. Painting by the Hill,
thank you
for the follow.
Thank you for the follow, June Gold.
Thank you for that follow. Awkwardest Panda's in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, can somebody quickly shout out Ghoul Studios for me?
I believe Night Whisper did.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Gel Tip. I am a mini painter, and tonight you are in a rare opportunity of seeing a triple stream with me, Muse's Touch, and a Night Whisper. We're all painting the same miniature, which is this Reaper Frost Giant. 44174, I think is the number of it. You can go check out Muse's Touch and A Night Whisper. If you're not following them, please make sure that you're following them. I get inspiration from everybody here. We're doing this as a little friendly competition, a little gentleman competition for this weekend. So we're all in a mad rush to finish this miniature for this weekend.
We've all lost. We're all losing our minds. Welcome, you've come to a really fun stream for sure, because we have all lost.
Thank you so much for that raid. Cool Studios, I know that you have a bunch of stuff that you probably have to do after a stream, but if you just let us know what you're working on, and I will take care of your raiders the best I can. I'm not very entertaining, but when the two entertainers to my left,
such
to
a
my right here.
so full of shit. Also, wait, I need to think.
Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. So this is me. This is what I do. I paint.
Oh yeah, Painting by the Hill. Painting by. Did you direct this raid, Painting by the Hill? And find our little triple stream.
I love harassing Muse's Touch very often. Yes, see? There you go.
So often. not very often.
We-
But
So they're
Awkwardish
working on a couple
Panda.
projects today. They did a bit more work on the Golden Demon entry and working on an Artillery Witch.
Oh, have
Nice.
fun
Yeah,
at
amazing.
Adepticon. Seriously. So I had
Yeah,
Holy Fire
fun.
them. I had a
Painting
Jingo
by the Hill
Blue.
says no, but he encouraged it.
And I had Awkwardish Panda. Thank you guys for following. I really appreciate it. I just hit 500 followers, so yay.
Auntie said Joe was on, and I immediately co-signed. Thank you so much, Awkwardish Panda. Thank you so much for coming in.
So you
Night Whisper, you gotta ban somebody.
So many shout outs. All right, so I'm going to just leave her up. You two entertain my guests while I go and do a bunch of shout outs because we have some amazing painters in
Please
the house.
do. I know you can see it. We have the shared chat on, so you should be able to see it on all the chats. Even if it's kind of grayed out, it's still there.
Yeah, unfortunately, what I got was a first-time chat for cheap viewers on.
We don't want cheap viewers. We want viewers that are willing to shout out the top.
I already got great viewers, so you know what?
I have the best viewers.
Debriefing can just.
Did that work? That's it. Why
Just
that
ban,
there we go.
hammer the fuck out of them.
I'm going to get up out of this chair for a bit.
Yeah.
Should be back in a bit. All right, Gold Studios, go take care of yourself. Make sure you get something to drink, you eat. Awkwardish Panda. Look, folks, if you're not following Awkwardish Panda, gotta go do it. Met that person at Adepticon
I
last
should.
year.
Okay, I will actually follow.
Absolutely adorable. I love what they do. I get inspiration from everybody that I follow, and she is no exception to that rule.
All right,
although I haven't been able to follow you in the past couple weeks, I need
followed.
So,
I am following.
I am not coming to Adepticon this year. This is the year of ReaperCon. I will be at Adepticon in 2026. Yes, 2026.
We're road tripping there together, right?
Do me a favor. Anybody that's going to Adepticon, you have to let me know how Milwaukee goes because I want to know how the venue goes. I wish I was there to experience it for the first time, but make sure you take pictures of Wappleville because I want to know.
I heard it's bigger this year.
Is it?
That's what I heard. It's going to be bigger.
Ladies and gentlemen, another person you have to follow is Spark Minis. Spark Minis is awesome.
Spark Minis is awesome. I watch.
Oh my god,
I'm following.
Absolutely love going into their stream. I follow so many people. I try to hit everybody's stream, but let me tell you something. You will never find another great streamer than Spark Minis. I mean, look at all these people in the house, and I haven't even gotten to everybody that I follow yet. Yeah, but Spark Minis, Awkwardish Panda, boom, do it. I don't know if Painting by the Hill does it, but because you like to harass Muse's Touch.
Oh, Painting by the Hill's awesome. And Painting by the Hill, you can come harass me anytime you want.
Bodacious Pie, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. I appreciate you as well.
Add a little frosty.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I have a lot of shout outs and I give everybody a chance to shout people out. So if you are a streamer that I don't follow and I don't know you, make sure that you shout yourself out so I can go follow you.
Let us know.
Yeah. So all right, let's see. Gentry Minis, I think, is another streamer that I follow. So we'll give them a quick shout out. I'm pretty sure they're a streamer. Well, Spark, come on, Spark. I met you at Adepticon last year too, I believe. And you are the same in person as you are on your stream, as you are on your Instagram. I follow you everywhere. You're just awesome. I mean, I haven't met an unawesome miniature painter in this entire community, let me tell you. Well, hold on. I have looked in the mirror, so there's one.
Hey!
Else,
Hey!
totally awesome.
No. We had a talk last night about I think I found about 2 that I thought were not awesome, but that's hey, you're not gonna love everybody in the world. Just I love most everybody in the world. I love anybody who hangs out here with me too.
Here's a name that I don't know. I don't know if I follow them.
I'll
And
follow.
I
Let's
don't
see
know
who
if
have I
they
got.
stream. How about June Gold Bloom?
Oh yeah, I followed June Goldblum.
Do you?
She's
All right.
she's good.
Excellent. Why is that not coming up? June. Oh, did I spell it wrong? That's why I spelled it wrong. That's why. June
All right, I'm
Gold
trying to
Bloom.
get
Okay.
where is Gentry? I want to use the shut up.
Let's see. Let's follow that person.
Does June Gold stream?
Yeah.
Oh, well then. All right, let's see.
Oh yeah, see, I'm following. There you go. I just followed June Gold. So awesome. Now I have you. I have to collect them all. Holy Fire them. Yes, they stream as well. Make sure you're following Holy Fire. I saw your chat.
All right,
way
I'll
up
make sure.
And then everything happened. Yeah, make sure you follow Holy Fire. Another awesome person that I met at Adepticon last year.
Oh, well then I will. All right, I got them.
Yeah. Make sure you're following these folks, because if you do manage to get to
holy mackerel, the shots.
Adepticon, you'll know who you're saying hi to. So make sure you're following them and join their stream. Did that go through? Yeah, there it went through.
Yeah, everything so far seems to be going through. Spark Minis.
Awesome. Yeah, Holy Fire them. So yeah, this is amazing. This is the first. Boy, midnight. Wow. I should stream at midnight.
Oh my god,
often.
It's friggin' midnight.
It's a party in the house. Wow. And to think that I was going to stop at 11 and then we started with all of these amazing people. It's just unbelievable.
Okay, so while that dries.
We got Bodacious Pie. Bodacious Pie, I know you might be shy. Bodacious Pie might be shy, but anybody know if they stream? Anybody know if
are they bodacious?
No matter what, but because they followed me, I just reward them with a shout out. So, you know who's in the chat that I haven't gotten to yet? That is probably one of the awesomest people that you could ever meet. Let's see. Did that work? Oh, I have 2 eyes in there. What the heck? See, my fingers might be a little frozen down here. So give me 1 second. Let me do this again, and then I won't keep you guys farther in suspense. Did that work? There it is. Somebody got it. All right. So follow Bodacious Pie, and now I can go over there and I can follow as well. Bodacious Pie is someone new to me, so I will make sure that I get over there to follow. Boom. Uh-oh. All right.
I'm letting it dry. I'm working on my Doctor Who mini.
Bodacious Pie, Spark Minis, School Studios. We got June Goldblum. We got Gentry Minis. We got. Hey, you know who we haven't got?
Who?
That's right. One of my awesome favorite mods in the world. I'm going to see him at ReaperCon this year. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you're following Antifreeze 420. He's an absolute awesome dude to me, and I can't wait to reconnect with him at ReaperCon this year.
That's the best part of doing these cons.
For the MSP Open. I think I got to everybody. But again, if you are in the chat and you stream and I don't know you and I'm not following you, make sure you send the thing in chat just to say hi, or you can say whatever you want and I will make sure I follow you.
Well,
Thank you
you
for the
probably
shout
can't
out.
say
You didn't
whatever
have
you
to, but I
want.
appreciate it.
You know what you don't say? That you're here selling cheap followers. That will get you banned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah. Well, if you subscribe to the channel, then I'll buy some cheap followers for you.
Well,
But
I still don't buy the cheap followers, but if they if they
They're
give me
cheap
some to
though.
promote in
Who
the
wants
channel,
cheap followers?
I won't ban them.
you're hoping to have some new Braum stuff in to work on?
Where's my other
Cool.
brush?
Cool. Maybe I need to figure out which one. Nice. I might do a creature caster one I have. Oh yeah, creature caster. That's the one thing I think I need to do next year for Adepticon. I have to get a creature caster piece. Awkwardish Panda, what are you doing this year for a competition? I know you do competition.
What cons? How about what cons are you going?
Last year, didn't he?
What cons are you going
What?
to this year? What cons are people going to this year? We should just ask that. Shout out your favorite convention. Or if they're exciting or what. Because I'm going to ReaperCon with Gel Tip, actually. And then maybe next year,
Don't
the
threaten
three of
me.
us. Well, you kind of already decided you're going to room with me, so we have to get our airline tickets soon.
I have to harass you because Painting by the Hill is in is in the chat now.
You harass me anyways. Why does it matter if he's here or not? Or they're here or not?
Panda might have
Sorry.
headed off to bed. Okay,
Good night.
it's pretty.
I
late
am
for
doing
people.
so Painting by the Hill. I'm doing Adepticon, Dragonfall, and possibly the Tacoma Open. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, nice.
That's a good lineup. Most of the cons I do are small New England regional ones. But the last couple of years I've been teaching at Nova. But this year I've decided I want to go back to ReaperCon. So this is going to be like my streams this year are going to be kind of dedicated to competition painting. This little guy is not into competition. This is a friggin' commission I have to get done before Thursday. And I'm going to be busy tomorrow night. So, setting up for TotalCon. I will be at TotalCon this weekend. And we are entering all these wonderful Frost Giantesses at TotalCon.
My unfinished Frost product.
Why start entering finished ones this year? You didn't have a finished one last year.
No, I know.
That's why you lost votes last year.
Alive. I am 100% of our competitions. I have entered an unfinished model.
It's only been 1 year where he's done that, but oh my gosh. So it's Painting by Hill, Nova eventually. Well, Nova was fun. I find it very interesting how the Nova Open and the Reaper MSP, they're painting the Capital Palette. That's their painting competition. I find it very interesting to see how they work differently. The Reaper MSP, everybody gets something. You go there to find out exactly how you rate. But if you really want that more competitive edge, even though it is open judging, not everybody gets something. In fact, a lot of people don't get anything. And if you want to feel accomplished, get a bronze at the Nova Open. It'll feel like you did something, because I was shocked. I thought more people would get awards, but nope. It's not like ReaperCon.
How the heck did you paint this fletching on these arrows?
With my little tiny Artist Opus 3-aught brush. And I just could see the things and hitting it very lightly to try to not get in the recesses. Should I really tell you my secrets?
Well, because I seem to have lost...
What happened?
My magnifier. Yeah, there I got it.
Well, I was going to say, you're going to need that if you're going to try to do it my way.
Yep. I will be at Adepticon as well. Excited. Nice. Yes, Adepticon is a fantastic experience.
Maybe I'll see you
Like,
there next year if you go
there's
next year.
so much to
Yeah, I'm hoping to
do.
make it next year too.
We're gonna have a
There's
road
so
trip
much to
next
do
year.
at Adepticon. You can actually live in Wappleville and the vendor hall and never see anything else at Adepticon. It's so huge because not only can you live at Wappleville and go to the vendor hall, but you get to talk to so many awesome people. And that's all I did. Like, I went to the meet and greet on Wednesday done by the great JJ, the official.
Oh,
And
nice.
you got to meet so many awesome folks. And yeah, Spark, that was an awesome piece at Nova last year. I saw it. It was super, super awesome. Um, I have not been to Nova because I always go to ReaperCon, but
Or you go to
yeah,
Adepticon.
Adepticon and ReaperCon are probably my two. I mean, they're the only national conventions I went to, but I go to Adepticon for the people. I don't really go to do anything but just to meet all the people. And then ReaperCon is the one I go to for the hobby itself. That I enjoy this hobby. I enjoy painting. If I played more, I think Nova would be my preferred convention.
Nova's not bad for meeting people too, though.
No, I know that.
There's a
I
lot
know
of
that.
people that go there, and there's
But
it's a pretty good miniature painting program too.
I know friends that go to Adepticon to play in the tournaments, and I
Yeah.
tried to get to them just to say hi and see how they were doing, and it's so packed.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, it's if you're playing, it's okay because you're not moving around. But I don't know. I don't know if I would actually play um, at Adepticon.
Nah, I know I won't.
The meet and greet is so much fun. Can't wait for it. Yeah, yeah. You get so many stickers from people, and and I still, I went to the meet and greet, and I still have yet to meet everybody. I'm like,
Oh my
what am
god.
I doing? It's that crazy. There's so many people. I got to meet so many new people this past year. Like, I met Awkwardish Panda. I didn't even know who she was
Oh
until
shit.
Adepticon, and then I started following her. I met Holy Fire them. I never met them before or saw them on stream before. I got to meet them. They were new. And then obviously I got to meet Monster Den Minis and Black Skull. I think it's just Black Skull, right? Or Black Skull Gaming.
Black Skull. I think it's Black Skull. God, is it
Is it
1988? 88?
Studios?
I know it's Black Skull. Go Black
I know
Skull.
Black Skull, right?
Oh, by
And,
the way,
obviously,
Monster Den
I got.
Minis, I think, is going to ReaperCon, by the way.
Oh, is he?
I think
But I got to
so.
meet Spark. I got to meet Spark for about 5 seconds because she was off,
Pew!
with other people at the time. But
I want a
then
dark
there's just
day.
so many other people. Like, I didn't even get to say hi to Riot Sister, and she was there. I didn't even get to say hi to. Oh God, I can't remember. I can't remember who it is now. But she streams during the afternoon. I'll have to go through my followers, but I didn't get to meet her. I didn't get to meet Katie Luhu or Katie Lou, the awesome horse painter. I mean, it's just there's so many people that you can't meet everybody. I even missed JP Got Rockets
What?
at Adepticon,
What?
Oh,
and he had a
wow.
hat on. I should have noticed him.
I'm surprised you missed him. I
So
would have figured you would have sought
I
him
know
out.
it's just. But that's how many people go. I did, however, get to shake the hand of Marco Frazzoni.
Oh, that's cool. He seems so nice.
Yep. And I think I got a glimpse of maybe he didn't go. I don't know. I thought it was him. Maybe it wasn't.
Oh,
is it starts with a Z. I can't remember his name now. Zuminico. Um, oh, he does a lot of YouTube videos, I think. But I think he's starting to stream on Twitch now because I see him early in the mornings. I don't know. Some people might know who I'm talking about. Maybe you guys don't. But he's on the other side of the ocean. I'm going to Adepticon for the people in one painting competition and spending way too much money. That's all you do.
that's
That's
great.
what it
Which
is.
painting
Zumi.
comp? Which?
Zumi was not at Adepticon. Maybe okay, because I didn't say hi or anything, and that's good. I would have made a total jerk of myself because I thought it was him.
Which painting competition are you doing? Because I know there's no Adepticon. I don't think there's an Adepticon competition. It's all miniature companies, isn't it?
No, you got Golden Demon.
Right. There's no Adepticon painting. It's all
I think you
industry.
have the Creature Caster one.
Yeah, that's a company.
And I think there's doesn't Malifaux or Weird Miniatures do one?
They maybe
the Resin Beast is Creature Caster, right?
I believe so. Yeah. But those are companies. They don't have their own. Like there's no Adepticon open.
The ghoul has returned with ramen. Yes.
Oh, ramen. That sounds so good.
I'm entering Path of the Worthy for Marvel Crisis Protocol. Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Doing the Red Riding Hood for Creature. Oh, cool.
Listen, I'm gonna do a quick shout out here for my good friend YGM Monologuing. If you're going to Adepticon, make sure you do the paint and pass. You get to paint on a project with every awesome mini painter out there. It is a fantastic experience, and he raffles it off for charity. But if you're going to Adepticon, make sure you find YGM Monologuing. His name is Tony, and do the paint and pass. Even if you throw 4 strokes of paint on the project, you get to actually paint with almost all kinds of mini painters. Or you can even say that you collaborated on a piece with so many.
I definitely plan on doing that next year.
Panda has told me I don't get a choice. I will be doing the paint and pass. Exactly. Yes, Gold Studios. I concur. I second Panda's. And, I can't be there to enforce this, so hopefully Panda will do it. Panda has strongly suggested that we all work on it. Yeah, do it. Oh, yeah.
I think it'd be so worth it.
And do it again. I mean,
you
last year's decision for everybody to paint their logos as their signature to give it some graffiti was just...
That's a brilliant idea.
That was an awesome idea.
Although I don't really have a logo.
Well, you're going to have to get one by next year if you're going to Adepticon.
I mean, well, I have the beer mug. I guess the beer mug would be my logo. At least for the stream. My actual logo is mostly, it's a little paintbrush, but it's mostly type. My logo's on here.
I just have a little broken horned imp.
Oh, no, it's not on here. I like the broken horned imp.
The mugler caught me live. Okay. So I'm going to have to rely on you guys to look at chat at the moment because I have my magnifiers on and I can't see anything but what's in front of me at the moment.
Hi, you're funny if you think I'm going to have time to look at chat.
Magnifiers too, so.
I'm wearing my glasses.
What are you guys, all old like me? Come on.
Yes.
You youngins.
Ha! I'm old, probably. No. We know who the oldest one here is.
I gotta be the oldest.
No, I'm the oldest.
You don't have
take that from me either.
Your first digit.
You can't take the slowest painter and the oldest away from me.
It's the first digit, a 6 in your age. Then you're not the oldest person here, neither am I.
Yeah.
Night Whisper's got a
But
6 in
it could be.
his.
It might be me.
I know he's the.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you paint something 4 times, that's not make you the slowest painter. In fact, that makes you the
You're
fastest painter.
listen. 26 is not older than me.
No, but 60 something is. I'll bet you
Yeah.
50 something is too. I'm pretty sure
You'd
if
be
I
wrong
recall.
on that.
I thought I was. Am I? Shit, I don't remember if I'm older than you or
You're
not.
a baby
Am
compared to
I
me.
real? Wait, how old are you? How old are you,
I'm
Jelton?
older than when they before they made paints.
That's so I mean, I was born in the 70s. Oh, I'm pretty sure they made paints back when we were born. You're not older. I know you're not older than Night Whisper. I just don't remember
Yeah.
which one of us. And I
You're
know
not
we're
older than
pretty
me.
close together.
Let's put it this way: I have a 6 in my birth year.
Okay. Oh, a 6 in your birth
Oh, your
year?
birth year,
So
not.
it's probably
I got
66.
that.
Or is it 76?
Yeah, I'll go
Ooh.
with
66.
Said
18,
76. Then you are
6,
younger than me.
1652 is when I was
Yeah,
born, ladies and gentlemen.
bullshit.
I have been cryo. There you go. My spine says I was born in 1800s. Yes, exactly. 1652.
My guess is he's born in 76 and I'm actually older than he is. I think we're pretty close though, if I recall correctly.
You're actually wrong.
What's the 6 then? Or are you lying about the 6? Mr.
Nope,
I
I'm
don't
not
lie on my
lying.
stream.
Let's put it this way: I was born in the best year you could possibly be born.
Oh, 69. Oh, then
Mets
you're
won the World Series and we went to the moon, baby.
oh, hey, nice. You're born in 69.
Yeah,
Nice.
he's definitely younger than me.
Okay, yeah, so you're 2 years older than me. So I'm the baby of the group? How can I possibly
You're
be
the
the
youngest.
baby of the group? Oh my lord, I'm never the baby of the group anymore.
Although somebody I play with in my guild turned out, um, she hasn't confirmed it, but I think other people have said it's like I think she's got just a little bit on me.
The baby face gives you away pie. No. But I was also T-boned by a semi truck. If there's a reason I could feel that, I'm much more better though.
All right.
Well, I'm sorry that you got T-boned by a semi truck. That's not fun. And yeah,
Oh, look
having
at
spine issues is just gross.
All right.
But
So
oh
I'm glad
no,
that
shoot.
I'm glad that you're feeling great. It was a character building experience.
Alright, I'm gonna put
Good,
this
good,
aside. I'm
and
gonna
something
add another
positive came
layer.
out of it at least.
I did break my color lighting scheme a bit on the back, only because when I followed it, you couldn't see the freehand at all. It just really faded in. So I had to put more yellow into it than really fits the lighting scheme. So oh yeah, hey, thanks for coming by, Spark Minis. You have a good night too.
Have a great night, Spark Minis.
Have a great night, Spark Maze. Thank you so much for following me, and thank you so much for hanging out. You have a great night. I'm gonna miss you completely from not going to Adepticon, but I hope that you'll be there again the following year because I do want to say hi again.
Well said. I will. Hopefully, the three of us will be all there. So we'll be doing a road trip.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
yeah,
I'm planning on
can't
it
wait.
still. So road
I
trip.
can't wait for us. So yeah, I mean, what if we can we get a room for the three of us?
Well, here's the thing. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
because there's no hotel at the convention center. It's all they're all around it, so I don't know.
Oh, then yes, I'm sure we
Yeah.
can. In fact,
So-
because there's three of us, we could probably get a nicer room.
Now the weird thing was I've been to I've been to Gen Con when it was in Milwaukee.
I
But
like this. It's coming out cool.
But Gen Con had too many people for Milwaukee. That's why they moved to Indy, I think, because there's a room lottery system
Oh
that
God, it's
covers
so
all the
ridiculous.
hotels in Milwaukee, at least for Gen Con. So, like, if you couldn't get, like, I think one year the closest room I could get was like 11 miles away.
Oh, it's still like
And,
that, by the way. Even in
and
Indy.
That's why I want to see.
Yeah,
want to see what
in Indy was like that
they
too.
do.
Yeah. And I lucked out one year because there was a Marriott
Oh, the
hotel that
Skybridge?
was opening, and it was not open at the time the room lottery was there. But when I was like looking online for Marriott's, it was like there was one like a block away from the convention center that wasn't in the room lottery, and I was able to book a room there.
So, I mean, one option for since there's three of us going, since it will reduce the cost
Yeah.
because we're splitting it, is you could always look. I believe Shaw said he does this at ReaperCon. He doesn't go for the block. He goes in advance before anything has been sold out, and
that's what I do.
Yeah, and I think that probably would behoove us to maybe start looking for a room for Adept. Oh, do we even know the dates for next year?
Not next year. No, you have to.
You have to wait till at
As
least
soon as
this
they're
year's
done,
path.
you have to give them about 3 months, and then they'll start coming up with a room block. I think it was a little bit late this year because of the.
You don't do the room block. You just get a room.
Well, no, I know, I understand, but you have to kind of know where they're going to be, and I think
Actually, the reality is no, you don't. It's any hotel that we can walk to, or heck, you've got a car, but it would be more convenient to get a room at any hotel that you can walk to. It doesn't matter if it's in the block or not. Who knows? Maybe you find cheaper.
I want to ask if anyone's still in my chat, and also
everybody's in everybody's chat.
Yeah, everyone's on everybody's chat.
Yep. So chat, but also you guys too.
Yeah.
So I kind of to get this freehand a little more visible, I had to break the color scheme a little bit for the lighting on the back. Because
I can kind of make it out now.
But I had to make it yellower. Like I followed the scheme at first, and it really just faded. It just wasn't visible at all. It's still not that visible.
I mean, I can see it. I don't know. I mean, yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Does the yellow throw it off?
Yeah.
That's a hard question to answer. I almost want to say it kind of does because you got the moonlight thing and it's all cool light. I don't know. See, I don't know. There's a reason why. I mean, okay, I've got the really dark cloak, so mine would really not work. But I almost feel like you lose so much because the fur is in front of it. I'm not sure it's worth doing. That's one of the reasons why I didn't do it. But I also didn't do it because my cloak is really dark, other than the blue, and I have this design. I essentially have this. I'm like,
that was what I was saying at the very beginning before I got in the stream was when I first did the black outlining for it, I was like, it's too small. But then
the size is good, I think.
Worried. Well, no, because as I did it, I was like, oh shoot, maybe I should make it bigger and drop the pattern lower so that more of the pattern would be out here, and I'd also basically make it wider. The only problem with making it wider is it would highlight that it's centered on her back but not centered in the robe, because if I make it bigger, one part of it's going to extend out to here. The equivalent part is only going to go to about there.
Painting by the Hill, thank you so much for stopping in, my
Take
friend.
care,
Thank you so
Painting
much for
by
that
the
follow as
Hill.
well.
I meant to say
Have a
that
great night.
we get
Sleep
involved in this
well, my friend.
conversation.
Sorry, I didn't
Just,
mean to interrupt your conversation.
No, it's
There's also
fine.
hotels
yeah,
connected by a sky
good night.
bridge. The Baird Center in Milwaukee is rebuilt recent. So, what do you mean you broke the color scheme? Just because you don't think that the gold or the yellow would be that dark on the trim?
No,
What color were you going
Well,
for?
remember, he wants it to look like moonlight. So
Right.
everything is really cool. Does the gold disrupt that?
yeah, does it look
I feel like it does. I mean, I feel like it kind of does. I don't know.
No,
because gold?
you no.
Does it
If you're
not?
using if you're using white to highlight your gold, it's going to throw it off. What
Okay,
color
yeah.
did you use for your moonlight?
The
Silver.
moonlight, it's the highest highlights are radiant violet, probably with a little bit of white, but most of the mid shade, most of the medium light shading is radiant blue with basically Payne's. I'm going to say Payne's gray, but Williamsburg Payne's gray is almost like an indigo.
Because I feel that your highest highlight has to match your highest highlight on as the moonlight. But I
Yeah.
think the gold is fine. I mean, you could
Oh,
add a little bit of the darker color to some of the shadows for the gold, but I don't think it breaks it.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
because
But it's
I just,
underneath. Oh,
what would
it's
gold look like if it was lit by that moonlight? If
yeah.
it had
See,
the gold?
that's it. That's it right there. It's what would it look like if it was lit? But that's what I was just thinking. I'm like, maybe it would still be gold. You know what? Why don't you take a look at like Google Images and see if you can find like gold highlighted with moonlight. I don't know. That may be a long shot, but you never know. You might be able to find
I,
something there for that.
I just added whatever colors I was using for the the shade for the moonlight. I would add that to whatever color you were using
Yeah,
to
I
the
think
shadows. And then I kept the gold as gold
So it would
when
still
I
be
was doing
gold.
it. And then I did the highest, like it was like a light blue for the moonlight. So I added the light blue into the or that was my shine. That's the color I used. I didn't use white to make it glimmer.
One
yeah, I
thing,
think that
it's in shadow too, actually, because the cloak, the fur itself is gonna block out a lot. I think it's in shadow there.
yeah,
Um,
Well, the way if you look at the
I
hair,
mean, I
the
don't
head,
hate the
it looks like
color.
the light is coming from the right side of her. So
yeah,
you're
the
not gonna
light
get
is
that much
basically hitting
shadow
out
with the
like
gold.
this.
Because remember,
Oh, is it low? Do
gold
you have the moon? Oh, you do.
the moon
Hold on.
the bounce light also affects gold.
Yeah. Well, the bounce light I got, right, but you see, like in here, that's what it should look like. And so the highlight should have been with just maybe the brilliant yellow pale, which is not as gold. And that was my first pass. I was doing it. I didn't put any yellow in other than the brilliant yellow
Okay,
pale,
yeah,
which is
it's so
which
if I
is
put a light on it, yeah, no, the light does
that
hit that.
over
The
there.
light does hit that part. If I put it off to the right side, her right side. Oh Lord, that
So
makes it more difficult.
so basically what I ended up doing was after the first pass, I was like, oh, it's really not. I still can't see the pattern. In fact, I see it less than I did when it was just in the dark background color without the fill. And then I was like, oh, I can't see it. So then I started adding more yellow to it to make it more visible against the cool tones. But now that I'm doing it, it's like now I kind of feel it's broken the lighting scheme for the sake of visibility. But I think what I'm going to have to do really is I hate to wipe the whole thing away, but I still can. It's still wet, so I can just hit it with thinner and get rid of it. But then I'd feel bad because like I'll put a lot of time into it tonight. Um, the other is to make some supplementary designs that kind of complement it. Use a similar color scheme. I'll pale it back out again like it was before, but maybe put two smaller knots here and here, simpler ones there and there. I don't know.
Well, now you'd be
Just
curious.
so,
What is it? What does? I'm gonna see if I can
I
find anything.
I don't know. I would just leave it the way it is. That's a lot of work, and
Hold on.
you
I'm
just
curious. Let's
you
see.
chalk it up to a learning experience, unless you're going to restart it.
I don't want. Well, apparently there's a moon. There's actually such a thing as moonlit gold. That's not what I'm looking for. Damn it.
My chat's watching me doing fletching. It's really exciting. I'm so glad that Raiders came in to watch me do fletching.
Oh, well, you're entertaining. Okay, let's see.
Well, thanks. I try to be entertaining. I try to throw a little, um, throw a little discourse and, um, sarcasm in the show. Oh boy, Orc's gonna be upset that he missed all this. All right,
Mother, damn it. I can't find.
let's see.
I
Can I
knew this was
get
going to be hard to find.
trying to make this as cool of a green as I can? So I'm adding a lot of like blue. I probably just made turquoise from Monument Hobbies or Rupert, but you know
Moonlight on
that's too
gold.
much paint. What am I doing? It's like I get raided, and then all of a sudden I have no idea what I'm doing. I get raided by all these awesome streamers and awesome painters that I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, there we go. That's what I want.
You know, what if. What if you put down the gold color and then you highlight it on top of it with your moonlight color? Would that do the trick?
yeah, I sort of did that. I started doing that once I looked and I said I made it too gold.
I mean, the only other thing you could
And
do
that'll actually
too.
work too
Yeah,
because
sorry.
my highlight color is a violet. So since that's a complement of yellow, that should actually desaturate it.
Um,
I mean, it's a radiant violet, so it's pretty vivid. Like not that's not the good word for it, but the radiant the gambling radiants are just really cool. I don't know how they pull it off. It's basically a tint with white. Like if you look at the pigments on it, it's just a violet pigment with titanium white in it. Yet it looks far more intense than if I took, say, Egyptian violet and mixed white with it.
I said I'm trying to think because this is an interesting problem that I'm interested to help solve or to figure out.
What, blue light on gold material?
Yeah, there
We had
really
this
isn't.
question last year.
Well,
There isn't any. There isn't any pictures either that are helpful.
This isn't supposed to be metallic gold either.
No, I know it's supposed to be just like a.
So now I did get an answer from Wapple on metallic gold, and I've been doing that now lately. And he said pretty much gold metallic will reflect the colors around it almost exactly. Um, and
God,
I
I'm
think
not
the
gonna get
gold
these
only
done.
comes from specific midtones that reflect off of it. So, like, you can actually, and I've done this too. I've done like gold NMM. I got to look for one. Actually, I probably even did it on this, where the back reflection on it is actually where it reflects blue off of another part of the model. Um, and where you get the impression of gold, I think, is the shadows. You wouldn't put like an indigo shadow dark in it. The dark parts would be like a brown, and that's what you
Yeah,
get
yeah,
that gold.
gold. Yeah, gold. The darkest color gold is a brown.
Right.
It's a
But like
weird.
if
It's
it's
like a
reflecting
greenish.
blue, it will reflect a blue object as blue. So if you've got like, I don't know, someone holding I don't know, a gold goblet, and they're holding it next to their blue robe,
It's not
it will
quite
reflect
right.
blue off. The part facing their robe will actually reflect blue. Like it won't shift to a brown or something like that. At least that's the way Waffle approaches it. He's like, it reflects what's around it. And I think we kind of saw that to some extent because we last year you had that little colored LED light, and I went and just put
Oh
retrofitted those,
yeah, that's right.
right?
We
And
did have
like,
this discussion last year.
and we shot the blue
Yep.
at
We
in
think
such
we
a good
learned,
spot,
right?
and it did actually reflect blue, but it was slightly purple. We couldn't figure that out, but it was like we had shined a blue LED on it,
It
and
was like an
somehow the blue
interference.
LED, yeah, it's probably some type of interference. It shifted slightly, but to a purple. But purple, at least to colorblind me, that type of purple was on the blue side. It was like a purple on the blue side. So it was
Ooh,
a slight shift, but it was
I think
still
it was off
kind of
camera.
in the same neighborhood as the original blue.
I didn't get any water, did I?
It's actually, I'm looking at it. It's not a bright yellow. It might look that way in the camera, but I'm looking at it now, and it's actually even the parts that look yellow are. Oh, this is an awful brush. I'm not going to use this one anymore. I'm going to go back to my fox bite. It's just I already darkened it with dark paint,
Oh,
so let me just I know I shouldn't do this. I have a little thinner on my palette just to let the paint flow better for freehand, but I'm gonna just put a little bit of that into the brush and wipe out this, and let's get a little bit of the brilliant yellow pale. Um, Still got too much yellow, so I'm gonna pop a little bit of the radiant violet in it just to desaturate it a little more. I just need to clean up this edge here.
you know what? You know what I can't wait for? I can't wait to
What?
get sleep again. I've been like, because I've been working so hard on this. This
Well, I
is
have to
not the
finish
only.
dishes and stuff, so I'm not
Oh,
going to sleep anytime soon.
did I realize I needed to
But
paint that shadow?
eventually, I'm going to have to give this up because I'm going to have to move my operation to upstairs for the next couple days. But
Because it's just too
I got,
cold.
I got the, yeah. All right. So here's what I got. I got the hair, which I'm not superly impressed with, so I'll have to get some better blending in the hair. I kind of like this side more
But
than I
this is
like this side, so I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on there. Um, so to finish this miniature, here's what's got to get done. I got to finish the color on the pants here. I have to clean up
Oh
some
my
of this
god, it's
pattern.
almost warm.
I have to get the the highlights onto the leopard skin. I have to finish her armbands and the fur on the armbands. And in the back, I have to finish the antlers of the caribou, all the ropes that go on the caribou, clean up some of this non-metallic metal that I tried to do initially. And then it's more or less just dark lining things around the area. Oh, I gotta finish the back of this ice spear. That's the other thing that I have to do. And yeah, so that is the plan. Oh, and I gotta finish the shields here. So there's a lot of cleanup that has to get done on this miniature.
How are you
Oh,
gonna
and the
get it
dagger
done,
in front.
man? Oh my god.
The dagger in the front. Oh my god. There's just so
Dude.
much stuff.
All right,
I'm gonna have to go basic.
She's gonna be a basic bitch.
I'm gonna have to use metal paint.
Well, yeah, but if you've done non-metal metallic already,
Yeah, but nobody's gonna know that I did non-metallic metal.
did you do non-metal? You did you?
I did it up here on the shield that I have to kind of clean up a little bit.
I mean, by the way, there's been a sort of a backlash or whatnot against true non-metal metallics. There's a lot of people saying there's nothing wrong with true metal metallics if you do them right.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. I just think that for picture wise,
Yes.
I think non-metallic metals is better, but
Correct.
if you can't get the blends down, I think you don't necessarily have to
What?
do it. I think it's more or less it's really about the blending than it is about non-metallic metal. And I can't do it with this space heater here, so I'm gonna have to start moving things up. But I don't know. I'm kind of liking the caribou. I like what I did with the caribou.
I think it looks good.
Look at that. I like the top of it anyway. The over here might need a little bit of work. I'll have to play around. I gotta do the eyes and the head on the caribou. But as far as the back goes, I'm not totally upset about it.
Okay,
Yeah,
get these
so
in there.
I have successfully put paint on every piece of this miniature.
Woo!
Yay.
I wonder if Shaw
So
has it. Did Shaw get paint on every inch of his yet? So
I don't know, but I'm just gonna call it. Oh, I don't have paint on every inch of it.
What'd you forget?
The
Why
tricorder and the helmet.
are we calling stream? Is that what you're doing? Are you actually wanting to log off and go to bed?
Me?
Yeah, you sound like you're wrapping up.
I've been on here for almost 5 hours. I have to wrap up. I have dishes to do. I have to move my operation upstairs so I can finish this. So I have to end stream. If you guys would like to continue streaming, you may do so, but I have to actually end the stream here. I've been on since 7:30.
No, that's. Oh, I thought. Wow, I thought it was 8. Huh. I think I remember seeing you pop on, and it was like, I was hanging out with hubby, so I hung out with him until 9 and then popped on. But you know, this was a lot of fun.
I might have went live at 8 because I was waiting for Orc to take my invite, but then I saw he couldn't do it, so then I just popped on. So it might have been at 8 I went live. I was down here at 7:30 doing stuff though, but
oh no, I believe it.
So I have to end my stream, ladies and gentlemen. I want to just express my deepest gratitude to Bacon Golem, who has followed and subscribed. You don't need this on my head. And I would also like to say One Random Man, thank you for that follow. Art of Mike Disney, thank you for your follow. Ghoul Studios, you are epic, my friend. Thank you so much for rating with 37 people.
That was really
and
nice.
following as well.
Yeah.
We still have people on too from that raid.
Yeah, I do.
Thanks
working,
those
they're
who
they're painting away feverishly for whatever Adepticon competition that they're doing. Gentry Minis, thank you for your follow. June Gold Bloom, thank you for your follow. Painting by the Hill, thank you so much for your follow. Spark Minis, thank you for following. And Bodacious Pie, thank you for following. I think I'm following Gentry Minis. I know I'm following Mike Disney. I know I'm following Painting by the Hill. June Gold Bloom, I'm now following, and Bodacious Pie, I'm following. Spark Minis, I followed since. I think I followed her on Instagram before I even saw her streaming online. I ended up following her. She's one awesome streamer. Awkwardish Panda, I was following before. Another. I mean, they're all fantastic streamers. I've seen Ghoul Studio. I've seen Spark Minis, and now I have a couple more to go in and look at and get inspiration from. You can't get rid of me. Once I follow you, I'm like a bad disease.
Oh, don't say that.
I keep coming back. I don't know when. I probably follow more people than follow me. It's pretty amazing.
I
I
mean,
think I follow like 700 and some people. You wouldn't think
holy
it, but
freaking crap, that's a lot of people.
I know. And I just don't get to everybody that I want to. You know, people take hits now, and I'm like, I feel bad. But you know why I follow everybody? Because if I ever do a 24-hour stream, I'll always have somebody to lurk who's mini painting.
You got a point there. Do we ever want to try that? We do that as a triple stream, a 24-hour. Where we sleep.
My god!
You know what? If anybody could do it, if any three people could do it, I think it's us. Because God knows we don't sleep anyways.
I have to send someone to a weekend spa for that.
Let me know if you guys want to make a team for Extra Life 2025.
Oh God, do we want to do a 24-hour stream?
I mean, it's technically on game day. It's technically a 24-hour stream. I've never done it because I'm old. So
are we talking about
Shut up! You stay up half the night anyways. You don't sleep either.
Are we talking about 3 back-to-back 8-hour streams, or are we talking like one full 24-hour stream?
Oh, I think a full 24-hour stream.
Like, I haven't.
We'd be so
I don't think I can get a hall pass for that.
But I have done like a 16-hour stream. Like I'll stream for 16 hours, go to bed, then wake up the next morning and stream for another 8 hours to make up a total of. Usually, I total 24 to 30 hours on the weekend. I don't stream 24 in one.
I can stream 24 hours, just not in a row.
Why not?
Oh, Muse. You just don't get it.
I do get it, but I just like giving you crap. That's all. No, I said if anybody could ever pull it off, I think we three could do it. Like run 24 hours in a row. Because God knows we don't sleep much anyways. But actually I have stayed up for 24 hours in a row. I wasn't doing streams. Actually, we had an all-night game and I basically didn't go to bed until after I got up the previous morning. So I was up for 24 hours. I'm just going to go through and I'm sort of just picking a few.
I haven't done it recently.
That implies you've done it, though.
So it is 1 a.m. here on the East Coast. I think I have to be done. So I did my thank yous to everybody, and everybody has been super creative, and like I said, if you just follow people, get inspiration from them. It doesn't matter how well or how awesome you paint. You can always get inspiration and try new things. You're never going to progress if you don't try things, but there's nothing wrong with not progressing. If you enjoy what you're doing, and you enjoy the way you paint, then you know that's awesome too, because this hobby is, for me anyway, it's a zen moment. It's relaxing, and I just lost 5 hours doing something that I thoroughly am relaxed in doing, and it's also thanks to all of you people that watch, lurk, chat, and stream with me that makes me do what I do. And I always strive to get better because I want to give you the best of my ability. And with that said, am I rating into one of you two, or
Oh Lord,
are we
I don't
all
know.
gonna,
I think I'm
are we
fine.
gonna triple threat someone?
We're gonna triple threat someone.
Yeah, because it's pretty late.
I mean, so basically, just to show mine off, this is more or less the finished one. I mean, the only thing I'm gonna do is probably add some shadows into the snow. But see, what the neat thing was this, the Valhalla sort of shrinks a bit, so I got little pieces of my dark showing through, which I think looks really cool. It looks like snow on a rock. So I really
Nice.
like the effect of that on my RL, the frost bitch, the god and the Forgotten Realms, that I painted as a commission, but more or less this is the finished one. That's the only thing really that it's missing. I think everything else is done. I keep touching up things here and there, and I probably will continue to do so right until ReaperCon, because I am going to bring her. I'm really, really pleased with how she came out. If you go to TotalCon, anybody here who watches this later or whatnot, if you are at TotalCon, please vote. Please pick your favorite one. Why is there a... Sorry, there's like a white spot here.
What I've got done tonight.
That's annoying.
This is mostly done already, but I added the freehand down here. I actually fixed the shading a little bit in here on this part of the cloak, and then I added this questionable freehand in here.
Questionable.
It's probably slightly smaller than I should have made it, and I should have probably had it slightly lower so that more of the pattern showed.
Night Whisper. You know what?
Yeah.
I had a thought. Because it looks like it's down, it'd be really down low for where you would put a pattern, and it is kind of small if it was a big pattern across the back. But maybe if you put something below it, it'd be like a series of patterns coming down.
Yeah.
And it might make sense.
About putting two like much smaller I think they're called triquetras, one here, and unfortunately, if I put one here and one in the equivalent position would be right in that shadow, and I think it would look very asymmetrical too, because it would be here and basically here.
You could just drop it. You could just drop it right underneath that too, right in the center. So it's like there'd be like four. You'd imagine there might be like four little logos or 4 little icons.
Yeah, like a rune or maybe just a little embellishment underneath it, similar color.
I have to wait for these to dry.
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
Yep. This was a lot of fun, guys. I can't wait till next year. I can't wait to do this again. I'm looking forward to the con. I'm looking forward to hanging out. And also, if anybody's there's a paint take table. During the day and at night, it's a hobby hangout. It's the extension of the Paint a Hero Tavern. So if you're at TotalCon, drop by, come and paint something with us.
See, my plan was not to finish this on stream, because this way people that go to the convention will see other stuff that they didn't get to see on stream.
Well, that's true, but most of the people that can see it aren't watching our stream.
So if you want to see the completed piece, you're going to have to come to TotalCon in Massachusetts. or you're gonna have to wait until next week when I can show her off after I'm done. But
That's
yeah,
pretty much
but you
it.
get the basic idea of where she is and know what I have to do.
I
All
also
right.
wanted to thank because I didn't because my screen was squished down. It didn't show up on my scroll, but I wanted to thank Panda for the follow and One Rando Man for the follow.
Oh God, yeah. One random man, Awkward Panda. Hold on one moment. I can tell you who did. I gotta look at the other thing. If I can spin it. One random man. I can't. I can't do it because
You
it
can't do what?
scrolls. I'm trying to do it on my feed on my Streamlabs, but
Oh,
is there a cheat somewhere to look and see who followed you?
if you're on OBS, it should be on your right
It
side
it is, but
or left side.
it is, but it's a little tiny. Basically, I can see one name, and then I go to scroll,
Oh,
and
you can
it's
widen that,
I can't
or
go. No, it has to be up and down. Let's see. Can I? No, it
see,
doesn't
because
add
I can
anymore.
widen mine.
No, I can't go. Well, I can widen it. Oh wait, I can do it. Nope, that's not right. Oh wait, here we go. I got so we got Jungo Bloom, Holy Fire, Holy Fire them, and One
Hmm.
Rando Man. Thanks for your follows,
Yeah,
and thanks for
and
the
I mean,
raid. That was awesome.
she's blue. Da bo dee da bo da. Da bo dee da bo da. She's blue. Da
She's
bo dee da
blue.
bo da.
She is. Oh here, I'll put mine down.
She is blue. She's a frost giant.
Mine's sort
I stuck
of
with the traditional D&D frost giant.
desaturated blue. Oh, no, I'm not going to add any more purple to it.
Oh my god.
I'm I'm basically now I'm waiting for the base to dry so I can paint a little shadow on it, and that's it.
So Wapadan is my real life brother for anybody that doesn't know. And Wapadan, this is Muse's Touch
Oh hi
and
again.
a
Oh,
Night
hello.
Whisper. Muse's Touch is a fellow streamer and lives close by, and a Night Whisper is another fellow streamer that lives close by. And I don't know if you remember Deadlands, the card game, but he's an artist for some of the cards.
Yeah, I did quite a few in the Deadlands Doomtown card game.
You remember Deadlands?
So,
Yeah.
and,
So I got
and
to
the
meet.
sad thing was, the first pieces I ever had published for them were two Stronghold ones, but they were miscredited to Prof. Herbert and Mark Poole because I think I was swapped in because I think they weren't.
Oh no.
Yeah, they had to swap me in to do them because that's what happened. Hold on, I'm gonna snooze my ad.
Oh
Because
yeah, you
that's
might
what
as
happens
well
when
at
you're
this point.
starting out is
Oh,
they
man.
usually first swap you in when someone else can't do it, and they just want you to do it on short term. But I did a bunch of them after that all got credited okay. I also did a bunch of art for Legend of the Five Rings, a card game, and the Warhammer 40K and Horus Heresy and Fantasy Battles card game as well. This was all
Oh,
in
okay.
the early
Can I
2000s.
can I embarrass the Night Whisper? Should I do it?
Do it. Do it.
You want me to embarrass him?
Yes.
I'm not gonna. All right, so I'm not gonna give anything away. I'm just gonna say that Mr. A Night Whisper may have self-posed for a Legends of the Five Ring card, and I'm not gonna tell you which one it is. You're gonna have to find it, but I will tell you it's from the Crane Clan.
Self-posed? What do you mean? He used himself
Yes.
as a pose?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yes. Well, I mean, on my wall, I have my favorite D&D picture ever, which is, it's basically the one, oh god, his name friggin' escapes me. He's one of the giants in mini painting, and he goes to Gen Con every year. and he was delightful. But he's the one that painted the the adventuring party with the dragon. I believe he I believe he said he self-posed for like 3 of the figures. Well, I know that Clark was Keith Parkinson. And
Please,
I think
Mr. A Night Whisper is my father.
and I know the girl was a waitress. And both adventuring ladies it was a waitress. I'm busy picking up here too. I think other than finishing this, I'm gonna call it quits for the night too.
Yeah, we're gonna
One
go
of
right
my
out soon.
self-posed Crane Clan figures, I don't actually own like a kimono or Japanese robes, so to get the clothing, I had to wear my wife's like Victoria's Secret.
Oh, this is getting better and better.
Bathrobe.
Oh,
And I used that for the reference, and obviously I painted it to look like a kimono.
Did
That
you
picture
take?
has been destroyed?
It was. Oh God damn it! You
Awesome.
didn't keep the picture.
Well,
Oh, but
it
it's
was all
online.
film cameras back
I want to
then,
talk
so
to your
I
wife
didn't
and
have
see if she kept a copy of it.
Oh, I hope not. Oh, I hope not. That was.
I want to now. I want to know if that picture still exists because I want a copy for blackmail.
But I did have various people pose. So, like, my wife was
Oh my
in
God,
a
that's
couple of
hilarious.
my pictures. My brother-in-law, the GM from one of my old D&D games. I actually got the owner of a card and comic shop in, I think it's in Gardner, Mass, or somewhere. Just because he had a really funny face and he really wanted to do it, and he was like, I have him in a painting for a card called Running Water, where somebody is selling a flush toilet with the old West style with the tank of water up above, and you pull the chain, and then the water comes down and flushes the toilet out. So I have him as a sales guy with glasses and a goofy face selling this thing. So he was really psyched to be in a card.
That's so awesome.
I mean, hey, just think if you still did it, you could have put the 2 of us in a card. I mean, that would've been cool. You could have
I
made
think
him
you still do.
use.
Yeah,
I still think you should do commissions, paint a miniature, and then paint the card
Oh,
of the miniature you painted.
that'd be really
One
cool.
thing I do want to do is I do have a
Shit,
couple
I can
spaceship
actually.
miniatures that I designed the miniature. I didn't do the sculpt. I think they were done by Rapham. There's a
I
company
think I
called
can do
Rapham
this actually.
in Canada.
Yep.
You know what? We
but
keep
they
talking, so I can keep doing this.
but,
Time to put the
I know,
shutter on.
I'm gonna let this ad run because we're not gonna be going for. We're not gonna raid out for a minute and a half, so I'm just gonna let it run. I already
No.
Anybody that we see? Oh, we got Lecter's Kitchen.
Didn't we just raid them?
I raided her last night.
Oh,
But
that's what it was.
Before we raided, I thought we raided someone else.
We did Hecatone, or no, we did
No.
Teals Sunday.
Oh, that's right. We did Teal Sky on
we
Sunday.
raided Teal. Yeah. Yeah, Sunday we raided Teals. The only
I got Vamp Mario. I've got I got Inquisitor Burnsy. He's pretty good. Inquisitor Burnsy's on.
Yeah.
I've got Skits Mix, who's an Australian mini painter.
Yeah. That's always Lecter's Kitchen.
And Lecter's Kitchen and Drink Your Paint Water.
Yeah, I got Drink Your Paint Water.
Let me see. I'm gonna pop into Skits Mix and see how long they've been on. We might have a chance to get to Skits Mix.
I'm gonna get on the
after this ad, so Chad's got me for a little bit longer. And I'm turning on my space heater to high. So
Oh, that's what's beeping.
what's beeping?
Your space heater. I heard the beeps.
My oh, that's because I upped it.
I heard it earlier. I'm like, what in the hell? It's beeping so
Yeah, so
loud.
I've been on for over 5 hours, so I think it's time. But I got to find out who's viable. Do you have Skitsmix on follow?
I do not.
Yeah, I don't.
I may after this.
Oh, she's been on for 3 hours 47 minutes. She might not be on when we get there. What is she working on? Let me see what she's working on. She looks like she's
I
working
know, but
on
Mark here
something
put
with
them
wings.
some long streams. Like yesterday, she streamed for 7 hours.
Holy
Did
crap.
she really?
Yeah, yesterday she was actually working on a bus. So I'm assuming that's what she's still going to be working on.
This looks like an Infinity model. Well, I know she's good. She's got 1.3K followers.
That's nice. Hey, I'm working towards it. It's only taken me 3 years to get halfway there.
Everybody just needs to go follow Muse's Touch if you're not following Muse's Touch at the moment. You know what? While we wait for some ads or whatever, let me give a quick shout out to my two counterparts here. Muse's
Aw,
Touch.
you're so sweet.
Thank you.
And let me give a shout out to a Night Whisper.
Get some shout outs on my channel too.
Oh, I guess I should do the same. Hang on.
It's all shared, folks. It's all shared.
Yeah,
you don't need to do it.
Yeah,
Or else
yeah,
people
but
are
some
get,
fine.
like,
Can you shout out Gel Tip?
No, you don't need to shout me out because people are here already. So we're going to shout out Orcs Paint Shop. I know he wasn't here, but he's my partner in crime for the first 2 hours of Tuesday. So we'll give him a shout out as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not following all these folks, please make sure that you're doing so. If you like what you see here and you want to see more of it, if mini painting is not your thing, then you can just kind of follow along and join us in chat and harass us all. We're good sports.
Very
we don't
much
take
so.
anything seriously.
No, because I mean we hang out with each other, so I mean that should tell you something.
I'm looking at Inquisitor Burnsy right now, who's been on for an hour, so we might have a chance to raid into Inquisitor Burnsy. Do you guys have those on follow?
It doesn't matter. Pick something. I'll just I've Lectors, I have Real Rad Horn. Oh no, that's playing a game. I've Hecaton.
Yeah, I have Inquisitor Burnsy also.
Who I think is playing a game. Everybody's like playing games.
Yeah, Micah Igneous is. Hold on, let's see what he's doing. Yeah, he's playing a game.
Yep. So last year I took a break from competition painting and stuff like that, and my brother got me hooked into a few games. So I was playing some video games last year and sprinkling some painting inside as well as traveling last year. But now that competition painting's back on the market and convention season's here, my video game experience has kind of dwindled. But I'm sure it'll get back. I'm sure I'll take a break again at some point, but not right now. I have ReaperCon in Mexico to worry about.
Mexico. So. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're going to Mexico.
I'm going to Mexico.
Well, what do you guys think?
I'm thinking Inquisitor Burnsy.
All right, that's fine. What do you think of the base? I don't know if you can see.
Oh,
God damn it. There's a big, huge... All right, I'm going to fix that before I go to bed.
Oh, yeah,
I got a spot on the boot.
I was going to do an extra highlight on the base today.
Oh, my God, guys. You're killing me.
Well, I wasn't going to do this on stream. Although, you know what? I want to fix that before I go.
Burnsy is good. Yeah, we'll raid into Inquisitor Burnsy. The last time I raided into him, he was working on some freehand, and he was he was following, not following, but he was trying to pattern his freehand after Julia Wera, who's an amazing freehand artist on Instagram. If you're not
Oh,
following
that's cool.
her on Instagram, you should go give her a follow. Check out all of the fantastic patterns that she does. I mean, we're not talking that pattern. We're talking some elaborate stuff that you
I
see
just
on
brought my mini.
like
Where
Asian.
did you drop it?
I don't even know it. Fell
Some-
completely onto the floor.
It's probably fine. It's a plastic. Bones usually you can drop.
No, he's got oils on it.
Yeah, my paint is wet.
It depends on if it landed on that side. It may not have landed on that
talking
side.
about Julia Wera, and I
It
flustered
broke.
a night whisper.
What?
What?
The spear broke. Yeah, it dropped from it's just foxbite handle. The large base doesn't stick very well because I have the first version of it. The second model version has a stronger magnet in it, and so the large model base has been falling off a lot.
What's
The
the
newer one is supposed to be better, but
it looks thick enough to pin it. Is it possible to drill a hole and pin that?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find it first. I don't even see it. Must have snapped off and broke.
It's
Well,
down.
you painted it metal, so it should shine, right?
It doesn't work. Take your shoes, honest to God, take your shoes off and feel around with your feet. I literally found the tiniest little bit doing that at paint day.
That sucks, though.
With that
I
friggin'.
mean, I know we make light of the situation, but
No, that really does suck. Where did it break off? By the way, did it break off? Like what part?
It's like the whole
Right there,
spear
see?
part.
So like just the whole top above the hand.
Yeah.
Okay, that I'm pretty sure you can fix it. You might not need to pin it. You can fix that. If worst comes to worst, you can always you can glue it and then take a little bit of green stuff, if you have green stuff, and make like a little rag or something. I know we don't usually allow people, but I'll allow in this case, to add stuff to these. But if you want to take some green stuff and make a little like wrapping around it, you can hide the crack and it'll secure it better.
I have to find it first.
I wasn't joking when I said try taking off your shoes. Believe it or not, that worked.
They're always up in the house, but shoot.
It's there.
Popped off in a weird direction because it's nowhere near where the model was.
Yeah, it's something like that. It bounces, so you're gonna find it like under something.
It'll be there. Just look. You will find it. I guarantee you'll find it.
I'd already dropped it once before, and the first time it dropped, it bent that spear, and I had to kind of bend it back. So it was already pre-weakened.
Bent spears always break. So we're having some. We're having a little bit of difficulties, but
you know what I said. I'm sure you'll find it. I'm sure you'll find it. I have faith you will find that piece.
I also kind of want to do this guy for ReaperCon. I think I can get him.
We have enough time between now and ReaperCon to do several minis, I hope. Also, jail tip, you might want to consider looking at some of the other manufacturer awards too.
I am. I got
You're doing quantum minis? What about Bombshell?
Quantum minis. I have a nice bust here that I might do. For
Moonlight, right?
I love that. I love this bust. It's William
beautiful.
Dafoe as the Ice King.
I didn't realize it was William Dafoe. So I'm putting it.
It's so William Dafoe.
See, I knew you'd find it. I knew you would find it. I'd like to do something for Moonlight Minis. I'd like to do something for Bombshell. I want to earn a dog tag. I think that would just be
Bombshell
really.
minis.
Yeah, I want to get one of the Bombshell dog. I want to earn a Bombshell dog tag.
That. But they're not an unofficial sponsor of this triple stream. Hey, while we're waiting for a Night Whisper for the raid,
I believe he found it though. He found it.
Yeah,
let's
I found
do
it.
one more shout out or for our unofficial sponsor of tonight's triple stream, Geektastic Sundries. Geektastic Sundries. You can reach them at on Instagram. You can follow them at Geektastic Sundries, or you can contact them at jsores at geektasticsundriesllc.com. Just follow that link to get to their store and shop now. And remember, if you find anything that you enjoy at Geektastic Sundries, make sure you let them know that Gel Tips sent you there. They're not going to know who I am, but you guys know the drill. It's always fun to make them figure it out.
You're hilarious. Honestly,
Got to get all of the artists out there. I have so many of them too. One of these days I'll have to do just streamer ones. Like there's Wicked Mini Painting. I think he goes by Wicked Mini now. I have. Oh boy, what do we got here? We have Kana Minis. There's another one.
She's awesome. I said her models are awesome.
Got James Wapple right there.
Oh, you should have sponsored this stream. Do you have mine?
Let's see. Who else do I have here?
Do you have my card?
I don't know if I have your card at my disposal. I'm looking. I found a whole bunch of cards, so I'm just looking through them. I know I have your card. I just don't know where it might be at the moment. Nope, that's all I have at my disposal. I think they're over there.
That's right. Those are some stellar people you have there.
They're all stellar, my friend. They're all stellar because they're all better than me, including you, even though you don't want to admit it.
Oh, shut up. I'm not going to admit it because I don't believe it.
All right. Well, how are we doing here? I'm gonna queue up this raid.
Do it. Where are we going?
Inquisitor Burnsy.
Okay.
All right.
Can you spell? Oh shoot. Oh god, I can't even get to my keyboard.
I got him already.
All right, how do you spell it?
Inquisitor. IN.
Wait, a caps or lowercase? It doesn't matter.
Capital INQUIST. IS.
Wait. INQUIST.
No, I'm sorry. QUISITOR.
Wait, QUISITOR.
Capital B.
No underscore or anything?
Nope.
B.
URNZY.
Oh, Burnsy.
That should be.
All right.
You should have him. Let's see.
All right, I'm going to hit it then. Hopefully that works.
All right.
Hold on, I have to get there now.
Does it have a little red? Does he have a little red icon with a B?
Yeah.
Okay.
IB.
I can't always see that. I think I got it, guys.
It's the Inquisitor symbol.
All right. Well, first of all, thank you so much for staying tuned and hanging out with all of us. This is more or less mine. I'm doing a little bit more on it, and then I'm going to bed. And calling it done.
I'm gonna look for some super glue.
Well, I won't be back for a week until a week from Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. That's my next stream. Yeah. I'm also usually normally here on Mondays at 7 and Saturdays at 12:30 all times p.m. all times Eastern. How about you guys quickly?
Let's see. I usually
my next.
Oh, you go.
The next Arc and Gel show is next Tuesday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., and both of us should be here.
Woo!
And I paint on Sunday nights and Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. And once a new season starts in WoW, I raid on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But my painting is Sundays and Mondays, and I am planning to be on after Total Confusion. So Sunday night will probably be my next stream.
I feel like I could never
All
do
right,
that.
thanks a lot, everyone.
All right, have a good one. Bye.
All right. Have fun,
Bye.
everyone. Thank you for joining in tonight. I appreciate all of you. Have a great night, and we'll see you again.